Shut up and sit down.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Guys, there is so much intrigue here heading into this fatal four-way match. That's what you get, Michael, when you have four superstars who can legitimately win this thing.
From Pennsylvania, weighing in at 220 pounds, Kimball Cruz. S.A. Rivera. From New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the
Flying forearm on the mark. Oh, using the knee as a weapon. In a bad way. Might just shake too much for him. Anybody's match, Cole, but he's got to be down in the ring all at the same time. Anywhere they want. It's been a throwaway match. One thing with stipulation. It could be. We can also see a four-way tag. Finish it down. Two.
Hello. Yes, I am here. What's good, JP Roca? Stat Zero. Hey, it's that time. Congrats. Thank you so much, guys. I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you. Yes, I am going to share my screen so we can. Whoa. Sorry. I hope nobody got a seizure from that. I don't know why my screen does that every now and then. That's weird. Let's see. There it is. Booyah. $30,852. Thank you, everyone, for backing this campaign, for believing in me enough. You know, if you got 1stMAN Volume 1, thank you so much for doing that. You are here for the ride. A lot of people are getting Volume 1 and Volume 2. You guys are going to love it. I'm so excited to bring you this book. It's not even funny. Seriously, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate all of you. I said I want to get to 30,000 before it ends. It ends in, well, it says 4 hours, but it's actually 3 hours and about 15 minutes. It ends 3 a.m. East Coast time, 12 p.m. West Coast time is when it ends. I want to get to 31,000. And guys, I will drink a little fireball. That's how I will bring the fire if we get it there. And special guest to the show, Mr. Aaron, Wraith of God Lepresti is joining in.
I'm here for the support, brother.
He put a hat on. Why is that? Are you lowering the shine?
No, well, that, and I need a haircut. I'm starting to get that Bozo the Clown look with the hair starts sticking out.
Oh my God, dude! I didn't want to say anything, but on the show, on Ethan's show, I was looking and I'm like, am I seeing some fluff on the side of Aaron's head?
Yeah,
it's you know, you can just do that yourself, right? You don't actually have to go somewhere.
No, I usually have my mom do it. Just like, Mom, get over here and cut my hair.
Why? What? Like, I literally every other day I shave my head in the shower. I mean,
oh, do you? Maybe I should do that. Seems like that'd be easier.
Yeah, I have I don't use like, you know, foaming in a can stuff. I use the stuff that's in a tube that's like almost a lotion. And I just rub it on, take a regular razor and then do my face at the same time.
Well, see, I don't know what it is, but I leave a little bit of hair in there. I don't go clean. I leave just really short along the sides. So.
Well, then all you gotta do is get a set of, I have clippers as well. Just get a set of clippers on the one and just go zzz, and you're done.
But you can't see behind you very well. So if I can talk someone into doing it, like when Samantha's home, I have to pay her $5 or she won't.
I was going to say, dude, there's no way I would have my daughter do that. Nope. Something about that. Just nope. I'm not doing it. I don't know why. This just seems weird. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Thank you for joining. I'm going to play my trailer, and then I do have a link for your campaign as well.
Look at that. How about that? Well, this is about your campaign, man.
I like spreading the love around. You joined. I am going to show it. But this is the fun one that is even titled 1stMAN 2. Look at these 4 people, because everybody loves that one.
Luke Henry, after kicking Monarch's ass to the depths of space, is back on Earth, and now he's looking to save the world from the Fourth World Foundation. Sure, he had help from Penumbra before, but she's not helping him this time. He's got to face it on his own. Look at these 4 people. He's coming for a villain known as the Dons. He'll do it. You'll be there. Back it down. 1stMAN 2.
I love that radio voice.
Why, thank you. Billy, well, you saw Billy wants me to do his voiceover.
Well, you used to do radio, didn't you? I mean, like real radio?
Yeah, I had a radio show, yeah. I have a demo of made Aaron self-conscious. No, we didn't. I have a demo of my air check. Actually, I keep forgetting. Let me see if I can find that. I should play that real quick.
Yeah, I would like to hear that.
Yeah, no, I think I know where it is too. So,
well, here, give me full screen just for 1 second. I want to show you what I'm working on. This is kind of funny.
All right, hold on. Okie doke.
Check that out.
Is that the turtle? Is that a turtle in Cerebus?
Yep, as barbarians.
I'm assuming that's a commission.
Yeah, some guy asked for that. Isn't that cool?
Now, you know what's funny? On my camera, the green actually looks green, but on your camera, the green looks gray.
I know. I don't know what the deal is, man. I have color issues. But anyway, yeah. So that's kind of the crazy thing I'm working on tonight.
Jeff says you should just use Nair on your head.
Potts, you're so lucky that you're not on my stream right now, because you know you'd be getting.
Oh, I don't. The only thing I have, but I doubt it's what you'd be giving them, is let's see. I have the.
That's for me whining, is what that's.
Oh, right. Yeah. The only other thing I have is somebody clapping. I don't have any of that fun punching and stuff that you have. So.
Well, these guys, they deserve it, man. They bring it to me hard every night. Boy, that didn't sound very good, did it?
No, that is man, you come on my channel, you go dirty. What the hell?
I know. I am notorious for saying harmless things that are not harmless at all.
Oh, there it is. I'm trying to think. of. Okay, I think I know how I can play this. This should be it. No, God, I hope this is it. Let me just pause. Well, I got to bring it over to this other screen, I think, because it's just audio. There's no video. It's just an air check. But let me see. All right. Well, where is it? Oh, let me pause it. All right. Let's see. I think this is it. I haven't. Oh, I'm looking because it's 2 minutes long. So I'm like, that seems long for an air check, but I don't remember what I was told. But let's see. You got to tell me if you can hear this or not.
All right.
Hi, here they are.
It's the Not So Better App Show.
Do you hear that?
107.9 Philly.
I can hear it, but it's not very loud.
All right. Let me turn the volume up. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Let's see how this is.
Hi, here they are.
It's the Not So Better App Show.
On 107.9 Philly.
This is the Not So Better Half Show. I'm Andy. I'm joined with my cohorts in crime, Jared and Jason.
It's true. I look at myself in the mirror every day and I'm like, ew. I can't believe I'm married, let alone somebody would want to sleep with this. I'm a mess.
I've thought that before.
About me? I am a wreck.
No. And she's 107. She's looking to settle down. She's open to marriage.
I wonder if she's rich. Because if she's rich, I'll marry her because I'm getting an inheritance pretty quick.
I don't think.
Well, outdoor sex is exciting because it's exotic, but it's not so deviant that a woman feels guilty. I got to tell you guys, 13 years of marriage, the most exotic I get is the lights are turned on. Or not, looks like Lindsay on the phone here is an actual lady cat cheerleader, and she has a little something to say to us.
I would like y'all to come try it.
Are you calling us out?
Are you trying to say you want the three of us guys to come do a workout with you lady cats? That's what you're saying.
I am. Actually, I would like to see y'all at our next practice.
I do have one question.
Yes.
Do you guys have paddles and an oxygen tank there?
No, but maybe we can get some.
Okay.
Good.
I just want to be prepared for when Jason passes out. I'm not talking about me.
And in her dreams, I cheat, and she always forgives me. You know. Oh,
In the dream?
yeah. She wakes up in the morning. She's like,
You know why? The part she's leaving out is the fact you're cheating with another guy. So she's
Yeah.
like, whatever.
I've got more now than I didn't have a house when I married her. I didn't have
Yeah, well, guess what, buddy? If you divorce, you're not going to have a house either. So, but no, I mean, when we discipline Daisy, it's all tone of voice. That's how it is with dogs. Just like your wife, you just deepen the voice. You're like, hey, I said do those dishes.
And she looks at you like you're
And she looks at me like I'm crazy and wags her tail.
It's the Not So Better App Show. On last week's Not So Better App Show.
Well, one thing I can't do anymore is chase an ice cream truck down the street. Doesn't look cool when a grown man's doing it.
That
For
just-
some reason, they want to call the
sad.
police.
And he goes, ooh, ice cream's here. Give back.
I'm running down the street, waving my arms. Stop!
Hi, here they are.
That's their check.
Not So Better App Show.
On 107.9 Philly.
So there it is, my radio air check.
That is good stuff, man. That sounds like that was a funny show. Was that like what was that, a morning show, an evening show? What was the story on that?
By the way, Leg Kick is here. He says, "What is up?"
Leg Kick is always here.
I hear you.
Never misses a screen.
No, we were on Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7. This is just one day a week. We wanted that radio show so badly that we when we met with the program director and he was going to give us a shot, we said, look, we're not asking, besides the fact it's just one day a week and it's a 3-hour shift, radio shift, we were like, we'll do it for minimum wage. We just want to get on the air. So we were honestly making like, I think $9 an hour to do it. And people are like, oh, 3 hours, $9. That's some beer money and stuff. Well, it's not just 3 hours. We get there 2 hours before we went on the air,
Right.
to do show prep, but we didn't get paid for those 2 hours.
Sure.
So we were there for 5. So if you actually do the math, 5 hours, 9 times 3 is 27. So, 5 into 27 is what we were making, like $5 and change an hour to be on the radio. So
how long did this last?
About 2 years.
Did you ever get a raise in that 2 years?
I think we might have got the $10. So
Was this in
but it was
South?
fun. It was just fun to do. And then, the program director left, or the station was, I think, sold, and a different program director came in. And they wanted to do more music, so our show was cut. Basically, all the weekend shows were cut because they just wanted to do more music.
Right.
And then our buddies that were working the 10 to 2 slot Monday through Friday were let go. And that was their full-time gig. That was a husband and wife team.
Oh, bummer.
So they actually, they were always in radio. So they ended up getting another radio job in like Wisconsin. And, neither one of them's in radio anymore. He started actually the husband started a social marketing business. And that's what he does now. He teaches people how to do social marketing and stuff with Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. So,
well, I would think that, man, being a radio personality, unless you hit it really big, is pretty iffy work.
Yeah, it was tough. They were here in Charlotte for like 4 years, and then they went to Wisconsin for a couple, and then they went back to Seattle where they were from for a couple, but then he was on one station and she was on a different radio station because they always were teamed up together, husband and wife.
Right.
But then when they went back to Seattle, he got a gig on a morning show and morning show. And I think his wife got a gig at a different station on an afternoon show. So, yeah. And then I can't remember what happened, but he started doing this. His company's 5-minute social media. I think that's what it's called.
Uh-huh.
I'm awful for plugs, but and he just started doing it for fun, actually, because he had a real job doing marketing, and he started doing this 5-minute social media thing on the side on YouTube, and basically just giving out free advice and stuff, and it blew up. And now he has courses that he offers for people to take, and he goes around and gives lectures and stuff, and it's his full-time gig.
Huh.
So
and
he's blown up. But
so you did this show once you moved to South Carolina, right?
North Carolina.
Whatever. Why do I keep in South Carolina?
It's a different state.
Okay, I know. Okay, so you did this, and so these guys that you teamed up with on your radio show, were these guys you knew or guys you met while you were in
Oh no, it's guys. When I started doing I think I said hi to Skip, but if I didn't, hello Skip. When I started doing improv, taking improv classes, they were both taking the improv classes as well.
Oh, I see.
And we got to know each other there. I started doing improv in 2006, and a radio show we started like halfway through 2008. So I knew him for a couple and a half years, 2.5 years, but they're both younger. I mean, they're both 13 years younger than me, 13, 14 years younger than me. So
are they still doing anything in radio, or did they like move
No. The one guy is doing, he does digital marketing for a living, but he works for himself doing it. Yeah. So he's able to work from home and stuff. But he had different 9-to-5 jobs for ad agencies and stuff. Mm-hmm. And once he built up a good enough resume and whatnot, he was able to branch out on his own and do his own company. And then the other guy actually started the other guy, while we were doing it, was a high school teacher. And I remember making one joke on the air one night, and when we went to a commercial break, even I knew after I said the joke on air, I was like, oh, he's going to give me shit when we go to the commercial break. And he did, because he taught biology, and he taught high school. So, high school girls and stuff. And I said something on the air. He was describing the classroom, and he's like, oh, yeah, we've got like a full gurney in the back of the classroom and stuff. And I said something like, oh, yeah? Swinging high school teacher, senior hotties. You got a gurney in that classroom? Yeah, baby. I bet that gets some action. Something like that. Of course, he
Like,
was married at the time too.
uh,
Just got married. So yeah, we went to break, and he was like, "Dude, what the f, man?"
you're like, oh, oops.
And I was like, "Yeah, that slipped out." Um, so it was fun. But no, so he actually got a job working for New Belgium Brewery and doing sales for them on the southeast was his area. And he did that for 7 or 8 years, I think. And now he lives up in the Raleigh area in North Carolina, and he opened up his own cafe. So
Really?
yeah, he has his own cafe. It's right by the, I think it's right by the university up there.
Well,
So it's really a prime location for beer and food and stuff. So
it's always interesting to see what kind of entrepreneurial type stuff people end up doing.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Oh, the California recall failed. Damn it. Yeah, I just got the notification. Damn it.
Did it legitimately fail, though?
Well, that we won't know.
How close was it? Did it say how close it was?
That I won't know. No, I didn't see. I'll have to read it. All right, let's see. Art to Bear is saying, back 1stMAN 2. Good night. Good night, Art. We'll talk to you later, man. And he says, hey. Danky says voter fraud. But we do have a question. Demon Eyes says, wondering what both your favorite artists were growing up. For me, the first artist I ever was introduced to when I bought my first comic was Mike Zeck. So Mike Zeck was one of my favorites. And then, of course, and this was like 1983. So I got into all the Marvel stuff.
Right.
And so then it went to John Byrne on Alpha Flight. I picked that up starting with issue 1. Of course, then I went and found his X-Men stuff when I got into back issues. But I'd say first and foremost, it was Mike Zeck and John Byrne. And then I discovered Neil Adams and Steve Rude and stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to it's hard to pick one artist because I don't know about you, but I went through like stages, right? Where like you would be like, oh, I'm totally into this artist for, maybe it was 6 months or something. And then you saw somebody else and you're totally into that guy. And I mean, the first guy for me would had to have been Frazetta, but then, but I saw that in his paintings and stuff, in his book covers, not his comic book art. But I remember going through a Jim Starlin phase. And I went through a Barry Smith phase because when I started buying comics off the rack, I don't know, it was probably 73, late 73. And
so I mean, and I'm not this isn't an age thing, but you started 10 years before I did.
Yeah.
And now granted, I was too young and said I was 4, so I wouldn't have been buying them anyhow. But
right.
Point is,
Yeah, and so I was exposed to were guys off the rack originally, and then I think probably about like when I was 10 or 11, I'm going to say 10 actually. One of my neighborhood kids, we were all like collected together, right? One of my neighbors, his parents drove by Southeast Portland, and there was this old bookstore there that they stopped in for whatever reason, maybe because I said comics in the window or something. And this lady that owned the bookstore had like this entire wall that had like cardboard boxes, and it had like Amazing Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and all these boxes. And you'd ask which one you'd want, and she'd pull the box down, and they had all back issues, right? So once we figured that out, these were actually, we could go get older issues of stuff we missed. That's when I discovered like Barry Smith's Conan, and so I went through a Severin phase because I was like totally into King Cole. And then I discovered Wrightson, and that's when I became, just a total Wrightson honk. And that lasted for, till I was 18. So, I had a bunch of guys I went through, that I had, I can even go back and find drawings now that I did that, like, oh yeah, this is during my Starlin phase. This is during my Barry Smith phase. This is, but then I hit the Wrightson thing, and that was, so I would say Wrightson was my biggest influence, but I had other guys along the way that kind of occupied my imagination there for a while.
Yeah. Okay, real quick, let me answer this. Skip, have I added the shirt? I'm adding it tomorrow. Thank you though for asking. I will be adding the shirt tomorrow, because I'll be doing an update tomorrow and all that stuff. So it'll be there for sure. Let's see. Of course, Alex Toth is great, but I didn't discover Alex Toth until my late teens. Like right before I went into the Kubert school is when I discovered Alex Toth, never knowing he had anything to do with Space Ghost, because I watch Space Ghost all the time. I just had no idea.
Right.
I do like this. How could the recall have failed? Even his own base didn't want him. Bernie voters were voting yes on the recall. It wasn't, but I agree. And in fact, there were already stories coming out today of people going to vote and finding out and being told, well, it says here you already voted. Because they blanket mailed out ballots to everybody again, whether you asked for them or not. And everybody now, it's anecdotal, I guess, but the few people were basically saying, well, I didn't. And they were like, okay, well, you can fill out a provisional ballot right now. And then I don't know what happens after you do that and stuff. But it's how you could vote for that guy when the past weeks, it was like, well, Newsom, what do you have to say about it? And all he would say is basically derogatory stuff about Elder. And then when they asked Elder, he would literally just bring up one issue after the other. He would just lay it down. Housing, crime,
I was really hopeful that, California's tough. It's such a liberal state, but I was really hoping that Larry would get in there. And
I know.
Well, I guess just to wait till the regular election, right? How many more years does Clown have? 2 more before he's up again?
I don't know. Is it 2022 or 2024? I'm not sure.
I think they're only 4 years, right? Just like the president. Yeah. So I think he's only
but is it the same time frame or is it staggered? I think it's different almost in every state, because I don't think governors turn over all 50 at the same time.
No, they don't. But I think he's on the same. Well, no. I think he got elected during Trump's midterm, so I think he's 2 years
next
in.
year. Yeah, so 2022. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that cracks me up.
I know. And the people calling Larry Elder like a white supremacist, you're like, dude, if you looked, he's black. It's just.
Well, and that's the funny thing, when he got that. Wait, there was one comment I wanted to read real quick before I go on to the story. I can't. Maybe it wasn't. You saw the video of the white chick wearing the gorilla mask that threw an egg at him, right?
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
That would have made national news if the shoe was on the other foot. If the shoe was on the other foot, oh my God! CNN, MSNBC, Don Lemon, as we call him, Chris Cuomo would have been like, it was a racist attack.
Yeah,
those damn white supremacists can't deal with a person of color. Jesus.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe what I was seeing, that this chick with a monkey mask. I just could not believe what I was seeing. It was like, you got to be kidding me.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. It's so ridiculous that just got nothing. Let's see. Don Waters. Yeah, but the MSM numbers right now don't look good. So the numbers are right, or I don't know. I'll see the numbers tomorrow morning. I just got a pop up on my phone that said it. So, because, I assume everything shuts down at 7:00 out there. So it's so funny. Like, one of our mutual friends posted on Facebook and Instagram today, cartoon in support of Larry Elder. and, hashtag, recall Newsom and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, good for him. And of course, more on Instagram than on Facebook. He had like 400 some comments, and so many of them were like, oh, that's how you line up? Bye. Unfollowed.
I
And
know.
I'm just like, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me.
Well,
You
that was
loved the guy's artwork yesterday, but he does this for support, and it's all bye. I'm out.
Wasn't it Andrew?
It was Andrew Robinson, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I never would have thought Andrew Robinson was, I don't know.
Oh,
if he's-
neither. Well, but here's the thing. He could
mean,
just
I'd
be
be
fed up
concerned.
with Newsom.
Yeah.
That's it. He could just be
Yeah.
fed up with Newsom. That's all.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm a registered independent. Now I voted for Trump, but in 2008 I voted for Obama. Then in 2012 I was like, well, that was a big mistake.
Yeah.
And I was like, time to rectify that, which of course, didn't.
Well, it's funny. I posted on Twitter a couple years ago something like, it was really sort of innocuous. I just said, it was some comment about the New York Times, and I just kind of sarcastically said, oh, I'd rather, I believe Trump more than I believe the New York Times, or something like that, right?
Oh yeah.
And this guy said, oh, I can't believe it, blocked, and he was like a guy who's following me, right? And I replied to the message. You probably never got it. And I said, dude, does your mom work for the New York Times? I mean, what?
Yeah, who
Did I just
cares?
insult the New York? I mean, come on. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. But yeah, that's who it is. No, I've known Andrew Robinson for like 24 years, 25 years, something like that now. He's a great guy. I love his art. I mean,
Yes, so do I. It's really cool.
back when I first met him, he was doing his thing, Dusty Star. And I was just like, oh my God. And he did one fill-in issue on the X-Men, which I think is on my spin rack, which is just, this was at the time of the X-Men when, it was still, it was still Joe Madureira doing stuff and along those lines. And then Andrew Robinson did this fill-in issue of the X-Men. And I was like, whoa, this is awesome. But going back to what you said, somebody posted today, there's some report going around about Millie, that's his name, right? The military dude. It's Millie, isn't it?
You have to give me more information. It sounds,
Let me just post that. Yeah, 1stMAN, there you go. I'm not saying that word. He posts
now
pic
I'm here.
coaching his daughter's soccer, then he's canceled the next day for calling a kid brave. Get at that's ridiculous. Yeah, Andrew's a great guy. Yeah, it's Millie. He's a general. Millie.
Yeah, the guy that wrote that book or whatever. Yeah.
Right. And now there's all this stuff coming out, and I've seen some people, and like I said, I don't know the details, but I've seen obviously people on the right say stuff like he should be brought up for treason because of whatever in the book. I'm not sure.
Right.
The whole point of this story is somebody I that's friends with on Facebook posted a CNN piece, and the headline was, Trump was trying to downplay or, whatever. Of course, it's a CNN article. And I just want to post, wow, still falling for the CNN garbage, huh? I mean, it's like, seriously.
Well, it's like people are posting, oh, great. Now we find out that we were this close to nuclear war. And I'm like, just because these two guys tried to undermine Trump doesn't mean that he was going to do anything. It just means that they were.
Right. That's just it. Yeah, I saw that posting. Oh, they were so. If you want to go through the stuff that was going to happen on November, I can't remember what day the election was held in 2016. So we'll say it was November 3rd. It might have been November 3rd. I don't know. But point is, on November 2nd, it was the economy is going to crash. He's going to start wars with multiple countries, few other things, whatever. The economy didn't crash and we didn't start any new wars, and none of the other stuff they thought was going to come true came true. So shut up.
It's the same thing they said about Reagan when he got elected. Guy's a warmonger. We're going to be this, that, and the other thing. And we had the best 10 years this country's had.
Yeah.
You know, in the 80s. So,
exactly.
You know, not politics. So dumb.
I know. Let's show something that's not politics. Wraith of God. Oh, look at that number. That's higher, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't either. I think it is. It is now.
That's higher. Oh my
gosh.
Higher. So close. Thank you,
you're
guys.
Dude, you're about as close. 838. You're as close to 80 as I am. I'm 852. So we're both just a stone's throw away from hitting another number there. So
what's your do you have a stretch goal for 30 that you just hit?
30, yes, 30 adds 4 more story pages to the book. So now it's a 64-page book, like it's always been, 64 pages, but now it is the exact same number of story pages as the first one, which is 58 story pages. And then the back of the book will of course have a new parody ad. And then
you like doing like you can hostess pie things, or
that's right. And then it's going to have bio pages for the Fourth World Foundation members and Adonis. So that's what's going to fill up the back. So it'll be a nice mirror copy. Well, not mirror, but it'll be a nice complimentary copy with the parody ad and the bio pages. So
I'm doing a sticker set of like characters. How cool will that be? Just like when I get to 80, that's my sticker set. It's like my favorite.
Many there's the link for that. And there, yeah, because I did not have time when I started this to post any links. So thank you, Statistical Zero, for posting the links. Oh yeah, this is funny too. They said Trump had dementia. I love all that too, and I don't really want to talk all politics, but I do love how it was all 25th Amendment this, 25th Amendment that. Oh my God, he walked down that real subtle ramp, and he had to have the military dude help him down the ramp. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
And the reason was, if you've ever worn dress shoes, dress shoes don't have tread.
Uh-huh.
There's a piece of slick leather or something on the bottom, and he's walking down a wet ramp, which is, in other words, you're walking down a sheet of ice.
Yep, exactly.
Now, when Biden falls going up steps, you hear no 25th Amendment.
Yep. I know, he's the one with dementia. It's just so dumb. I just can't stand any of this, man. It's just so dumb.
By the way, I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you want to answer this, but I did see. I just remembered it's too far up. But Danky Frankie did ask what a piece like that goes for. So I don't know if that's something you want to say. Email me, or if you want to answer it. But that's up to you.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
A 2-character right now. 2-character full color with. Well, you know, limited background, I guess. 700, 11 by 17.
There you go.
Color.
Asked and answered.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm finishing up. I finished up a White Queen sketch cover yesterday. I'm finishing that I started on my stream, like, because I drew it digitally, printed it out, and traced it off to the sketch cover. So I did that months ago, and then I'm finishing up a wraparound Green Lantern sketch cover tomorrow morning, and then everything's off the plate, and I can just get right back to 1stMAN goodness, so I can start getting pages up on updates and stuff. So,
yeah, I got one cover to finish. It's penciled. I got to ink it and color it, but. And then I've got those pop-up books, but they're being moved back because it's taken too long to get approvals on the layout.
No way.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'll be jumping on 1stMAN. I'll be jumping on Wraith here pretty quick, as well, and that'll be fun to start getting back into doing some panel pages and stuff, you know, because everything I've been doing is for every time I hit a stretch goal, I'm like, oh, that's a new piece of art I got to create, you know. So I work on that so I can post it, you know. But it's like I want to get back into the pages and actually start moving that story along. So that'll be fun to actually start doing that.
Have you started coloring the cover yet? Your
no,
cover?
I should do that. It won't take that long. It's pretty simple. I've I've been doing so much promotion. It's like it was like last week I actually started doing work. Like I did a couple commissions because I had the Rose City Comic Con, and I had people coming in that were going to pick up artwork. So I was like, man, I have got to buckle down and get some commissions done so these people can pick them up at the show. And then I sort of got into a rhythm again. So I'm back to kind of getting up in the morning and working instead of live streaming or whatever. But I'm in my final week of the campaign, just like you have been.
Yeah,
And
man. It's
this is
all
when you gotta buckle down, man. Those next couple days is really be an internet presence and push. So I don't know how much I'm going to get done this week, but I got to get Cerebus and I think I'm doing Michelangelo. I don't know what color is his mask. I'm gonna have to look that up.
I
But
have no idea.
but yeah, after that, then I'm gonna try and get that dude's cover done so I can get it out of the way, and then whenever those pop-up book pages come back, I'll be just get on those and get those done, and then I'll be clear sailing until. Didn't do any shows this fall. I had a couple opportunities, and I was just like, nope, not going anywhere. I'm just going to work on Wraith of God.
Did you got any upcoming live streams that you're a guest on?
No. I gotta be honest with you, man. I just sort of
What's up,
hey,
Don?
Don. I was so burnt out. Do you ever get that way where you're just like live streaming so much, you're like, I gotta take a couple days off. You know?
Oh yeah.
And so I've kind of been going through that. And even though I know it's like the last week, I'm kind of like, what I've been finding out is that do you go back and look at your chart of who recommended, there's like a chart in the Indiegogo thing that shows.
Oh yeah. I have not looked at that in a long time.
People, so it was like most of my sales come off of Ethan's show, right? Links that he set up on his show, followed very closely by my show. And then all these other shows I was at, just a couple here and a couple there. So I'm like, I'm getting better mileage just doing my own live streams, and then, going popping on Ethan once a week or whatever.
I don't even know what tab is that you look under. I don't even know which one. I have not ever really looked.
Oh man, now I got to check because I can't.
I honestly I'm looking at the different things. Maybe it's this one. Campaign Insights, maybe.
Maybe.
I bet that's it. Yeah, because I honestly
I just I tripped over. I didn't even know I was looking for it. I was looking for the button to extend if I wanted to extend the campaign or not.
Yeah.
And then I kind of referrals.
Oh, hold on. Oh,
referrals.
Yeah, I got it. I just clicked on it. I'm looking. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So I didn't even know that was there, but it's pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, look at that.
An idea of who's like retweeting your stuff and things like that.
Yeah, that is that's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Oh, well, that's cool. Good to know. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, I know. I was frantically searching for that button to extend the deadline, and I was like, I just kept coming. Oh, what's this? Oh, hey, I didn't know that was there.
Yeah, it's like he said, it's Reefer Earls. So, get it?
Reefer. Oh, Sheldon's a clever guy.
Kind of like John Malin's wife's name.
Now I assume that he's not married, right? That's a joke, or is he married?
No, he's married.
Okay, all right. So I didn't know.
Yeah, he is. But I don't. I mean, I'm sure a couple of the guys know behind the scenes, but I have no idea what his wife's name is. So, but yeah, he is.
My wife, she's not shy. She likes to come on the live streams, baby. So
I've asked Helen, and she's like, nope. She's just flat out, nope. I have no interest. I'm like, but it would help your husband's campaign. She said, nope. She's like, like I said, she has Facebook, and like we were saying on Ethan's show, we have Facebook, Instagram, and yep, Danky Frankie says Malin is private. He is. We have social media for you know, talking to fans, interacting with fans. You know, when I first got Facebook, it was right when we started doing the radio show, or when I was doing the radio show in 2008, is when I got onto Facebook, because the two guys that I did the show with were 14 years younger than me.
Mhm.
So this is 13 years ago. So they were, you know, they were only a few years out of college, and they had it in college, you know. And I think it was right when Facebook basically opened up for everybody. So I was like, all right, I'll get it. And I was like, well, I'll just keep it for friends, you know. And then I started getting friend requests because, you know, oh, Andy Smith comic book artist, blah, blah,
Right,
blah.
right.
And then it filled up to the point where it was like, okay, I guess I'll do a business page, which I started just a few years ago, because there's no amount on that.
Right. That's what I did too.
Yeah. And then I still have, I've had Twitter forever, but I just never really used it.
Yep.
And then once I got involved with CG and learning the ropes, everybody was like, you know, if you're going to do one or the other, Twitter's the way to go with contacting people and reaching out. And they're right. You know, I've met so many cool people on Twitter, fans, different creators I've never known before that I know now, and it's really great.
Yeah,
So
it's sort of interesting, the different crowds you get on Facebook and Twitter. I don't find, like, if I do like a piece of like a sketch piece or something on a stream or something, right? And I used to throw them up on eBay, but I don't want to pay the fees anymore. So now I just put them up on Facebook, and they almost always sell on Facebook.
Right.
I put them up on Twitter. I get tons of likes and stuff, but I never get any buyers. So it's a weird thing. But I think when I post, you know, stuff on Wraith of God, for example, on all my, you know, I think I do get some action on Twitter from that. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's hard to say where it's all, you know, coming from, because I'm on Instagram. Which I wasn't for the longest time, and then my daughter's like, "You got to be on Instagram." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, another one."
I
You know, so that's the thing. It's like trying to manage. I don't even do my website blog anymore. I used to do that pretty regularly, but I'm so busy doing, you know, social media. It's like, who's got time to write a blog post?
I know. Well, and that's just it. At that point, you might as well just make whatever you're going to write brief and just do it on Twitter.
Right, exactly. More people are going to see it anyway.
Yeah,
So.
and build the followers there and stuff. Damn it, I'm trying to remember the name. Let me see if it auto comes up. Oh, there's a site, since you have all three, because I have all three too, but I haven't done much on Instagram in a while. But I have the 1stMAN link in my bio and all that stuff, but I haven't posted much in a while. But if you want to save time posting, you can go to a website called Buffer, and you can link all three accounts. So your Facebook, your Twitter, and your Instagram, and you just write one post, schedule it for when you want it to post, and it'll just automatically do it whenever you schedule it for.
Yeah,
And
I need to do that.
For the free account, which I have of Buffer, you can link three accounts. So that's Facebook Business, Instagram, Twitter. And then you can schedule up to 10 posts. So if you only posted once a day, you could schedule 10 days out.
Interesting.
You know, if you schedule twice a day, you could schedule 5 days. What's that?
You told me about that before, and I just have never got around to messing with it, but it seems like a time saver.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. So, yeah, I like it. I like using it a lot.
I found that posting, like rapid posting on Instagram, like more than, you know, like 2 to 3 times a day with artwork, can really grow your numbers quickly.
Oh, really?
I used to just post like once every couple days and things like that. And then I got to a point I was like, you know, I need to post more. So I was just like slamming artwork on there, you know, 2-3 pieces a day. And my numbers I gained 1,000 followers like in a little over a month just by doing that.
Buffer is a website, just buffer.com. Did you hashtag all that crap when you post it out there?
Oh, on Instagram, I hashtag the crap out of it. Yeah.
Like, you know, literally, like, how many would you say you do?
Some
'Cause
people
I
do
see
like,
some people that just do the whole
Yeah.
thing's just hashtags.
I usually do like 5 or 6 if I can think of
Oh,
them.
okay. So not that
Like
many.
if I post a Wraith of God piece, I'll go hashtag Western, hashtag
Right.
horror, hashtag superhero, hashtag monster, hashtag indie comics,
Yeah.
like that. And
But for Instagram, unless it's changed or unless you use the buffer, you've got to do it from your phone, right?
yeah,
Yeah. See, that's the nice thing about Buffer. It's a website. So you just,
right.
you know.
Well, that's the thing that ticks me off about Indiegogo is I have to actually take a picture of the art and then send it from my phone. I guess there's an app where you can actually like take scanned images off your computer and do it, but that requires like intelligence and me figuring out how to do it.
But
So
once again, if you use Buffer, you just upload like you would upload to Facebook or Twitter. So
well, there you go. Talking me into it, man.
Because you literally go at the top. Well, here, I'll just show you the screen. What do I care? Hold on. I can share the screen and just show you guys. Donna will want to see this. So
this is what people tune in late at night for, is to see stuff like this.
That's right. So you log in, right? And then there's nothing in my queue. So I would say create post.
Uh-huh.
And then I would click on the icons up here. So now all 3 of them are clicked.
Yeah.
So I would just write out one thing. Here, I'll just post something. Let me see what image I want to post so I know what I want to write out. So I go to my computer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Do you like a last minute 1stMAN thing?
I am. I'm going to post the t-shirt. Let's see.
Mm.
It's like you can't spell and I know I'm on a stream.
Well, I don't want to talk while you're typing because I don't want to distract you.
Oh, that's okay. Now I just got to read is. See, I love Grammarly. In fact, I just got hit for my renewal to Grammarly. So Skip says, I recommend you make a list of hashtags, email it to yourself, and copy and paste. That is a great idea.
It is.
Yes, I am, but I would love to hit 31,000 before it goes in demand. So don't worry, I saw your question. Aloha, Joe Bernardo.
Have you seen
anyhow,
Joe's, have you seen Joe's piece of artwork where he did like
oh yeah,
all of our characters?
The bros?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Oh yeah. Oh, stats got a crash. Thank you for posting the links, and we'll see you tomorrow, brother. Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks. Statistical Zero. Good night. Thank you.
So then hashtag it. I got to post the link as well. Already did that. I'll just do graphic novels. And then let me copy the link. Automatically shortens it, so that's nice. And then you customize for each one. And then add to queue. And my queue is set for a specific time. So for instance, it's set for today at 5:01 p.m., but I can edit that. So I can do
Post it right now, don't you?
I'll do it this morning. I'll let that go up at 5:01 this morning. and then save. And so here's the one thing with Instagram. You'll get a notification on your phone that says you have a post. So when you get the notification, you just have to go in and hit post. That's the only thing that sucks.
Okay, so it doesn't. You still have to post it from your phone. Is basically what you're telling me, even though
For Instagram, but not for the other ones. But you're still only writing it out once, and you can upload images from your computer. See, like Instagram is set for 12 p.m. tomorrow. I'll probably just leave that. That's fine.
Well, can you set different times for each social media site?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm going to edit the time on this one to match the Twitter. So, yeah. But the other reason I'm doing 12 p.m. because I'm not going to be up at 5 a.m. to post it.
Right.
So there you have it. Now it's all set. It's all set to go. Look at my queue. Oh, I think I'm in my queue. Oh, I am. It says 111. So you can look at analytics and engagement and all that fun stuff. So buffer.com, like Michael Buffer.
Okay.
Joe, yes, I like the colored version, Joe. I thought it looked good. I thought Wraith came out really nice, actually, out of the whole piece. So I think Joe might like Wraith the best.
Well, I inspired him. Speaking of inspiration, I want to get something here. Hang on a second.
All right. Quote the Raven says, staying up till 3 a.m. I mean, it's funny. I'm not a night owl, but I'm not a night owl, but it's funny. I've got my second wind, so I could probably make it. But the problem is I have to get up at 6:30 because I got to get my kid to work.
Oh, it sucks. You don't want to stay up till 3. Okay. Do you have
You need to back it. Hold on. You need to back it at least one more time tonight. Somebody should back to be a character. Hold on. Let me show this. I want this to be at 31,000 before 3 a.m. And we could do it if somebody got a single figure commission. I've got 8 out of 15 of those are gone. Or become a character in the book. And not only do you get the nice close-up of your beautiful face in the book, you will get 4 copies of the book to share with friends and family and show them how much of a superstar you are. Oh, I'm not backing.
It's a great deal. It's a great deal.
It's a really good deal. So yeah, or like I said, get yourself a single figure commission of any character you want. So there you go. All right. Now, all right, let's see. What are you showing me now?
Okay, you have this, don't you?
I don't have the Untamed Love one. I have that's the one that's printed on like real nice Bristol type almost paper, black and white. I have the Thunder one.
Okay. This stuff, I was talking to a guy about this at the show. He was asking me for, me to critique his artwork and stuff like that. And I was saying, get a hold of this. Look at what Frazetta does here with the blacks.
I know.
Like on his face right here. Where is it there?
Yeah.
I mean, that's inspired, man. Look at the shadow work on there.
Dude, so I saw that at MegaCon and I was like, the guy wanted like $50.
Oh, it's worth it. Look at that lion. This has got like all of his romance comics in it, and that's some of the best work he did.
Oh, I've got the reprints of the romance stuff. I just don't have.
So do I. But check this out. The dude's talking to the chick in her dressing room, right? Look at that statue that's in the foreground of that lion attacking that elk or whatever it is.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, his cross hatching and stuff. You look through and you see some of that lighting, and you just look at it and go, "Oh, that's really Kevin Nolan-esque."
Yeah. Nolan's inspired a lot by Frazetta, how he laid his blacks in there. But yeah, oh my gosh, I just love looking at this stuff because it's so well drawn.
Comic Exposed, thank you very much. You literally just backed it for. I'm a little bit closer So thank you very much.
There you go, man. The sales pitch worked. That's the thing that
That's
I'm
right.
so bad at is I'm not a great salesman, you know? I'm kind of like one of those guys, hey, I hope you buy my book. You know, Ethan's like
Well,
a
I
great,
need to go to your school of salesmanship then. Because oh, there it is. Now I'm only, is my math right? Am I literally only 49? Tell me if my math is right. My math is so bad. Am I 49 away?
yeah,
No.
$49.
Just 49 and I'm at 30. Oh, come on. I now have to stay on this stream till somebody hits. Let's see. Somebody does a twofer. A twofer is 50 for book 1 and 2, and boom, baby, that puts it over. Or like I said, get yourself a head sketch for $100.
That's a good
Baby,
deal
that's
right
right.
there on
Comic
Head Sketch.
Exposed.
Yeah,
Get
$100
that
for a
original
Head
art.
Sketch, that's a good deal.
Original art, head sketch, size of the book, 7x10. You pick the character, and I'll draw it. This guy for the single figure commission here said, draw whatever you want. And if you tell me that, well, you're going to get a 1stMAN character. And I felt like drawing the lovely, vivacious Penumbra. So that's what they got. So
What does Penumbra mean? That must mean something.
it does. It's like the darkest. Now, it's been so long since I named her, but because her powers deal with like the black goopy stuff that she can shoot out there and stuff. And she can use it, even though she can fly, she can use it to teleport and stuff as well. Penumbra is the darkest side. Let me Google it real quick so I get it right. But it's like the darkest part of a shadow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Penumbra. Oh, well, look at that. It takes there's a website called penumbrainc.com. So that's funny. So Penumbra, the outer part of a conical shadow cast by a celestial body where the light from the sun is partially blocked.
Wow.
So
you did a little bit of research, come up with your name.
Dude, I named her when I was like 15. So yeah, I did. So
Penumbra.
I totally did for her. And then the opposite of that, I thought the opposite. I'm looking. I thought the opposite of that was Umbra, but that's not what it says. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Nope. Oh, there's a website called umbra.com. So
what do you think is your sort of inspiration? Maybe just not necessarily artistically, but just sort of concept wise. Is this sort of like, you know, oh, I kind of want to do an Alan Davis type superhero book, or I want to do a Jim Starlin kind of superhero book?
No, you've heard my pitch and you just haven't paid attention.
I never listen.
No, the pitch is, so the main pitch
I'm trying to help you sell your book, Andy.
No. I get it. I appreciate it. You're drawing the questions out. Don't Jonah Hill me, son. The main pitch is, it's the humor of Peter Parker when he's, you know, bouncing around as Spider-Man. So the dialogue, the humor there with, and I know Graham would hate me saying it like this because he would go, no, Captain Marvel. But the Shazam aspect is Luke Henry. He doesn't have to say a magic word, but he changes into 1stMAN, physically changes into this 7-foot hero. So it's not a costume that he takes on and off. And then it has the cosmic aspect of Captain Marvel, the Jim Starlin stuff, as I like to say. So because I love that Jim Starlin stuff. I mean, that's not the first comics I bought, but when I started getting into back issues, which was, you know, once I started buying comics, man, I got hooked and hooked fast. Then I worked at a comic shop when I was like 15. I started getting those Jim Starlins and I was just like, oh my God, I love this stuff. And I love the, you know, wristbands with the whole Rick Jones thing.
Yep.
But I didn't want to do that I didn't want to do the whole firestorm where, Luke has, is in, I didn't want to do when Luke's walking around as himself, the college kid, 1stMAN can talk to him. And then when he's 1stMAN, Luke, I didn't want to do any of that. So that's why it's for the Shazam route. He just changes and has the same personality.
Well, I was just because the reason I asked that was because I looking at some of your stuff and Penumbra and all that kind of stuff, and it had sort of this sort of, there's that cosmic sort of feel to it. And I was curious if that was sort of, like a little Starlin inspiration concept wise and stuff like that.
Oh, hold on now. Somebody's saying, oh, I got to share my screen. Look at that. 31157. Guys,
you're over.
Even though it's just Aaron and I will do a little shot of Fireball here. Oh, and by the way, Aaron, so the whole freezer thing, because this is alcohol, this will not like freeze solid.
Nope. When Shelly gets like her Fireball, she keeps it in the freezer, and then when she has a shot of it, it's like just out of the freezer. I don't know. I mean, she gets that. That's like got peppermint spice to it or something, right? Or cinnamon.
Cinnamon. It's cinnamon whiskey.
Yeah. I'm not saying she doesn't like pound it or anything like that, but every once in a while, she'll have a shot. Excuse me. So that's how she keeps it, is in the freezer, and she swears by it. So I don't drink this stuff, so I don't know.
I'll try it because, as everybody knows, I'm above my garage. That's where my office is. So we have a refrigerator in the garage. So I'll take this little bottle and put it in the freezer, because we do have. So I mean, this is just the baby bottle, as you can see, where my hand's really large. My hand's not that large. I'm not Shaq. But we do have the full size bottle in the house because Helen mixes it with stuff. I can't remember what it is she mixes it with. Thank you. And thank you so much, whoever backed it. If you're watching, thank you so much. I deeply appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for getting me over that hump. But I when you got up to go get that book, I was like, man, I've kind of got my second wind here. Well, yeah, next step is 500. That actually is the next step. 13 backers away. Well, I said I wanted to get it over 30 or 500 backers. So I got the more important one. Well, 500 would get it higher.
I'll tell you though, the thing is, I mean, obviously the money amount is important because it pays for the book, right?
Right.
But to me, I'm also really focused on the number of backers, because that's how many readers you actually have. And that's a way to sort of, I mean, that's the whole idea, is to grow the audience and grow the reach of these comics. And so I'm always like keeping an eye on those backers, because it's like, I would rather, have a lot of backers so that I can get more of the books out and more people will see them. Obviously you got to make what you got to make to pay for the project, but
you just wait until fulfillment next year, buddy.
And I know
you're going to be calling up Josh going, you need to get your ass home. Samantha, you need to get your butt home too. You guys are going to work. Oh, and let me tell you, son, a case of Gemini mailers, they take up space.
Oh, dude, I got a case of the book, the thing I used to ship my hardcover sketchbooks out in, and that's an 8x10 book. So I know, that's why this studio is such a mess. I've got product and shipping stuff, it's all over the place, man. I'll get organized when I have to fulfill. But I was talking to Graham, and he's like, I guess he had your guys at what's the publisher you work for?
Ominous. Yeah.
Ominous.
He had them do it. Yep.
Yeah, but it was like I guess they handled his printing too.
Is he doing that again this time, or?
I probably, because his thing was, if you're under 1,000, do it yourself. If you're over 1,000, get somebody else to do it. And I'm like, nah, I can't. not in this first project. I don't trust anybody. So it's kind of like, I want to make sure everything that I have,
you
that I
want to
have
make
insurance for
sure,
everything.
like, so Dennis came over and helped me for like 2 days. And let's see, Randy says, hold on. Everybody that's new to me, please subscribe to the channel as well. Do you guys rent a postal meter? No, I use stamps.com, and I have a postal scale that I've had for a while. And once you do it a little bit, you know what the stuff weighs. And
Now,
stamps.com is great. So
what about this? Mike Miller was telling me that he actually bought a label maker so
that is the next one I want to get, because I saw Ethan popping those things out on a video.
Right, they're already stickers, right? So you just, instead of having to tape the label
Oh
on,
no, I have stickers.
Oh, you
I
did?
just run
Okay.
them through my printer.
Oh, I see.
But so like I bought, it's, the stickers are 8.5 by 11, 2 stickers per, so, when it's folded. But the problem is I have to keep getting up because my printer's not arm reach.
Right.
So after I print one, I have to get up, flip it the other way, print again, or I could just put a batch in there and just print them out and then flip them all and then print them out.
I'm going to get that
Ethan
printer.
has,
I'm going to get
Ethan
that little
has
label
that
maker.
sticker machine.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm going to get one.
Oh yeah. I don't know what it costs, but I got to look into it.
Even if it's a couple $100, it's certainly worth it, because
yeah.
Just a convenience, man.
But no, so Dennis was over here bagging and boarding stuff as I was doing Gemini stuff. And, the way I do it is obviously it's like anything, it's comic, board. And then on the back side of the board is where I put extra stuff, like for the first campaign, the trading card, the magnet, and the bookmark. And I remember the next day after Dennis left, I was, because he was bagging and boarding and stuffing. So after he left the next day, all I had to do was print out, and then Gemini and tape and whatever. And I remember picking up a book and flipping it over and looking, and I was like, damn it, he screwed up. But he only screwed up like twice with the stuff he stuffed in it.
Do you have any trouble with the post office? I mean, how many damaged books do you get? Any?
I got one person that wrote to me and said that her book was dinged in the corner because it's a square bound book. So the top corner was like a dinged. So I said, I'll send you a new book. Oh no, you don't have to do that. And I said, nope. So I sent her out a new book. She lives in Georgia. So when I did a Savannah convention in Georgia a few months ago, I met a few backers from the book, and she was one of them. And she came up and she's like, hi, I'm blah, blah, blah. You might not remember. I had the damaged book. And as soon as she said that, because I only had one, I was like, oh yeah. She's like, it was so nice of you to do that. And she pulls out a 20 and I go, what's this for? And she goes, for the book. And I go, no, it was damaged. She goes, you didn't have to send me one. It was just a little ding. I just want to let you know, just take it. And I was like, but you don't have, and she wouldn't take no for an answer. So she,
customer service, man. That's
what's up, Zaid? How are you, brother? That's a fun channel to go on.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go on that too, I think.
What's up, Phil? I tell you, Phil's channel's cool. Michael Bancroft, the guy in Australia, he's great, dude. And it would work out for you because it's 11 o'clock my time when he does it. That's where Shane was going. But for you, it'd only be 8 o'clock, and he does it for an hour. So,
yeah, I just kind of let that slip the last week and a half, scheduling stuff, because I was just scheduling like crazy when I first launched, and I was on everybody's show, and then I was like, I just got burnt out.
Yep. No, I hear you. I was on Shay the Red. That's the name of her channel. And
she was supposed to go on hers too. No.
Here's why you have to, because whenever she has a guest, she does cosplay as one of the characters from your book.
Oh, really?
So she did.
That's fun.
I got to show it to you. Hold on. I'll show you. because she sends me a screenshot. She did, needless to say, the first time I was on, she did Penumbra, but she never repeats herself. So, and I knew that, and I'm like, well, I
How
assume this
long does
time.
it take her to make the costume? My gosh.
Well, she only does it from here up.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Where is it? I guess I could just search in my thing, but that would be too easy, and I like to do things the painful way. Here it is. You're going to love this, dude. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
When I saw Shay cosplay last, I thought it was, oh, Don. There you go.
That's cool, though,
yeah.
that she would do that. That's pretty cool.
Let's see. Joe wants to know, Aaron, when are you going to dye the goatee? That's what we're talking about.
Well, no, Shelly's going to do it. We're going to do it live on my Sunday show.
Are you really?
Yeah, what the heck? Why not?
So when you do that, you've never done that. Oh, no, you've done that before.
Not
you know
for
what
a
it's
long
like.
time. No, I did it.
But what I'm saying is you put it on, and the longer you leave it on, I mean, at some point it's not going to get darker, but the stuff gets darker. So when I first did this, after 5 minutes, I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God. And then after I washed it out, I was like, oh, okay. Whew. But
yeah, well, I'll just, we'll have Shelly put it on and we'll wait, and then I'll run and rinse it off and she can carry the show until I get back, you know?
Oh, yeah.
She tried to, oh my gosh, I had guys, you know, because of the gray hair and the shiny bald spot, right? Everybody was complaining that I was like, you know, blinding them, right? So she's like, okay, hang on a second. So she goes to get like powder, right? She's like powdering my head, and it like, it made it glow. It looked like I had a nuclear explosion on my head. It made it worse, you know? So I'm sitting here trying to dust the powder off. It's pretty funny.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, just save money, get a little black, do a little black right here and shave the rest.
No, yeah, right. What are you calling me Hitler for? Are you kidding me? I'm not a Nazi.
Hey, man, you're bald though. Hitler wasn't, so nobody would mistake you.
That's true.
Somebody said you should do the opposite of art. You should dye it the opposite. So do black
right down the middle.
White. Yeah, dark right down the middle. So. Yeah, look, Charlie Chaplin, you could do that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I got to tell you though, I'm serious. I think what Art did, I think that looks really cool with the gray right there and the dark right there. It's like totally got that Bond.
I don't know. I mean, I think it looks cool. I keep thinking Tony Stark, which is really opposite of what Stark does, but I'd like to actually just see the whole thing just to see how he would look. Randy, why don't you turn your hosted fruit pie advert into a poster? Posters are a pain because you got to fold them. There's no way I would tube a poster because that would cost too much shipping wise.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have to fold it. And I don't know. Like I'm already doing a mini print, which is, you know, a nice heavy stock paper. I mean, this is not the mini print. It's just an example of a mini print. This is something Bart did when Civil War came out, but it's nice heavy stock paper. It has a nice texture to it. So that's what the mini print. And I can put this in a bag and board. So I'm doing a mini print. Everybody's getting a 4x6 card. Let's see. I own the image. Oh, yeah, there you go. Glad you're doing it now. I've backed all your books so far. You helped me. Oh, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And since I'm talking about the stretch goals, why talk when I can show? And it went up again. So that's nice.
Sweet.
488. It's creeping.
12 away, man.
I want Dan Frag at 3,000 backers. I want it to take me I want to be like Billy Tucci and Dan, where it's going to take a month to fulfill. That's what I want. It took me to fulfill my first campaign of 350. It took me a week. So,
well, the funny thing is, it's like I almost feel guilty about this. It's like if you have like 1,000+ backers and say it takes you a month or 3 weeks or whatever, right?
yeah.
So there's going to be this group of people that gets it like in a couple of days, and then there's going to be that group of people that are going to be like the last people to get it, right? And it's like they're going to be sitting there going, "Where's my book?" And everybody's like, "Oh, I read it. It's so cool," or whatever. And I feel bad. It's like I wish I could get them all out at the same time.
Now, see, Randy, that's not a bad idea. Randy's like, no, not a full poster. Make it paid size, like the mini print, 7x10. That's not a bad idea. I could think about adding that as a stretch goal.
How many of those have you done?
Stretch goals?
No. These pie ads. Just the one?
Three.
See,
Yeah, there's one in the first one. There's one in my Jungle Lords Ultra book.
Eventually, dude, you'll be able to put together like a collection of these ads.
Oh, yeah. So everybody, there's that. I added my Christopher Reeve fighting Lou Ferrigno Hulk sketch cover to the campaign. So if somebody wants a sketch cover original, I'm going to add my White Queen sketch cover that I just finished to the campaign as well. But stretch goals, 4x6 oversized trading card, double-sided.
Well, that's a postcard, isn't it?
Almost 4x6. Yeah, almost. Metal bookmark. None of that flimsy paper. Nice metal bookmark.
I didn't do a bookmark. People were just like, "You should have done a bookmark," and I'm like,
you still can.
Next time.
7x10 mini print. So that's the mini print that'll be on the nice paper, and these have been unlocked as well. So I'll have to add something down here graphic wise, or just something that says unlocked so people know. And then I'll have to pop in the 40 tomorrow as well. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Got to add the t-shirt and stuff.
I know putting together those perks is a pain in the butt.
Let's see. Andy, do a second bookmark with 1stMAN that looks like the issue box on the front of the old Marvel and DC books.
That's a good idea.
That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. Another sketchbook would be cool. You mean like the program book? Are you saying doing a new? Are you suggesting doing a new program book? I think I'd probably do that for the third campaign. I think I'm playing with the idea of offering ashcan size book of all the pencil layouts before I ink the pages. So you'd get the book and it just would be the pencil layouts, no inks, no lettering. So that's kind of like it. It's behind the scenes, because that program book. Oh, take it easy, Jeff. Thank you for joining. Have a good night.
Good night, Jeff. And I did see your powdered wig comment, by the way. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Oh, you just wait till you go to his channel. He won't forget.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking about doing an ashcan size book of just all the pencil pages before I ink them, no lettering or anything. And I think that would be cool for the behind the scene people that like that stuff, because the program book is 40 pages. The first 15 are the drawings of 1stMAN by different artists, and then the last 25 are page layouts and design stuff that goes into the book. But this ashcan would be the whole pencils to the book.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that too. We talked about that off stream.
I see you sold all your layouts.
Yeah. Well,
I saw that. I was like, damn.
Well, why not? It's like, what else am I going to do with them? So,
well, and this was the other thing. So he actually brings up another good point. So Joe says, do an ashcan with the layouts, how it goes from, that would be, you could do, so one of the things I was thinking of is either an ashcan of the layouts. This is why it's not up yet, because a lot of thought goes into it. And once you put it up, it's up there. I mean, you can hide it, but still, an ashcan of the layouts only, or I was thinking I could take all the originals and scan them in full color, because I ink all my originals by hand. So I could scan all the originals in full color and not do an artist edition, because those things cost way too much money to print.
Mm-hmm.
But I could do just the comic book size artist edition of all the black and white pages as another tier. But it'd be one or the other. It wouldn't be both.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of work
because that's a lot of printing, right?
Yeah,
there.
and a lot of work goes into putting those books together as well. And you're sitting there trying to get the comic book done, but then you're like, oh, I got to put the ash can together, and I got to put this together, and it gets it can get overwhelming. You have to be careful, because Shelly keeps coming in and going, oh, we need to do T-shirts and do a cap, and I'm like, whoa, slow down. I said, we got to manage all this stuff. I go, let's get through this first campaign, and then we can slowly maybe expand with a few other items as we go along. But yeah, I mean, I got a lot of.
He likes this idea: pencils, no layouts. I am leaning more towards the pencils, no layouts, and saving the quote unquote comic book size artist edition for another campaign. Actually, Todd did that. Let me show you guys. I bought this because I thought it was really cool. Oh, now of course I got to make sure I can find it. Why do I put myself in these jams where I'm like, oh, so-and-so did this. Hopefully it's just in this stack.
Excuse me.
Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope. It's not in this stack, but I know where it is. So Todd McFarlane put out a comic book sized edition of Spawn #1, but it's an artist edition. Oh, here it is. He called it the director's cut. So, excuse me as I go full screen.
Yeah.
So that's what he did. So that's what I'm thinking. They're all scanned, full color. So instead of it being 11 by 17, Todd did this with Spawn. It's the 25th anniversary director's cut.
Well, show me some more pages, man.
I'm going to. Let me get to the big spread. Well, he also did script stuff next to it. So he did the art and then the script as well.
Well, so it's basically black. It's the black and white art, right?
Yeah, but it's scanned in full color, so you can see the blue.
Yeah,
so it's an artist edition. It's just comic book size instead of 11 by 17.
Right. So it's easy. It's cheaper to produce and not as expensive for the people to buy.
And then you get to see all the white out and stuff, and the word balloons are even a little yellow because they were pasted down. It looks like.
Yeah.
So so I'm thinking about something like that. For maybe the next one, and doing the pencil ash can as a tier, a separate tier, but have no fear. See what I did there? And a add-on so people can add it on. Let's see. Keep it comic book size. Like what they do with the Jack Kirby. But yeah, I've got that Jack Kirby you're talking about. That's just pencils for what was that comic he did? Oh my God, it was one of his characters for Pacific. And it's just they put out an issue of it.
Not Destroyer Duck, was it?
No. It was a guy that almost looked like Icarus from the Eternals. He had blonde hair, blue costume. But it was shot from his pencils. I mean, they put it out.
It wasn't Captain Victory, was it?
Yeah, it was Captain Victory. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Don Chen. There you go, Captain Victory. Yeah, so I would do that, but the only difference is I would do. I think I would do it ash can size instead of full comics. I just got to price out the printing for it. That's all. Once I price out the printing, then I can make a decision. Silver Star too. Yeah. I have next to my desk. I must have. It's amazing how many of these books they've done where they've printed just from the pencils and stuff as a extra type thing, because I've got at least 30 of them next to my desk. I've got the George Perez Avengers. that's print. They did, just his pencils. Ron Garney Captain America issue they did from his pencils. A couple Dave Finch ones they did. A couple Greg Capullo from DC stuff he did. They shot right from his pencils. All after the book first came out. Ooh, Randy says I gotta refresh. Hold on. Let's refresh. That means I got 2 more. Ooh, I'm 8 backers away from 500. Can we do it? At 500, I will take another shot. Shot.
All someone has to do is buy a head sketch from you, and you're there.
Well, not at the 500 backers.
Oh, 500 backers. Okay, I thought you were looking 31.5. Okay.
No, 500 back. I mean, at 31.5, I'll do another shot, but I'll also do another shot at 500 backers. Why not? And now, just because I brought them up and my desk is so close, I'll show you the comics I was talking about. I'll just put them all back tomorrow. What do I care? So I've got some of these are just great. I was able to find. Ugh. So, big Stuart MMN fan. Remember that book he did with Warren Ellis, Next Wave Agents of Hate?
No, I don't, but I love Stuart's stuff.
You never saw that? So it was a mini series.
No,
right?
I never seen that.
This was a mini series. I've got the trade paperback, but it's humorous. It's basically a S.H.I.E.L.D. ripoff in the Marvel Universe. They put out a black and white version of one issue. It is, and he also drew this stuff more cartoony. And I'll show you. Like, look at the. Here, I'm going to go full screen. As much as I like to see your reaction. Look how more cartoony it is. Like that chick, her hair.
Mm-hmm. Stylized, we like to call it.
Yeah, it's more stylized. Yeah, because this is still the pseudo realism. It's just more stylized. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to find another good page here. Oh, that's cool. With those celestials or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Bernardo has the Hal Foster Prince Valiant Artist Edition. There you go. Did you ever get that, Aaron? Do you have that?
I think I do.
It's huge. It's a coffee table.
I have a Hal Foster. I have a Prince Valiant book over there, but I don't think it's the artist edition.
Yeah, the artist edition is twice the size of the Marvel ones.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's nice stuff. I love his stuff.
So that's a great one.
The only artist editions I have are Wrightson, the Rocketeer, Dave Stevens Rocketeer, and Silver Surfer, Buscema's Silver Surfer.
Oh man, I've got like 13 of them. I got addicted. I've got all the Joe Kubert Tarzans. So I got the Jupiter's Legacy because I like Frank Quietly's work. So this is all shot from his pencils as well.
Interesting. Huh. So you fill in the black for the. He must have done that for the.
No, they were all filled in. I think he fills it. Well, I don't know if he. Let me see if he takes credit for digital inks. Well, he has a digital assistant, so I bet that guy does all the scanning and like getting it dark enough because this is from pencils.
Okay, so the whole
not inked.
Oh, so the actual book itself was shot from his pencils?
Yeah, his stuff's not inked.
Okay.
Yeah. That has the script in it as well. I've got the director's cut of Freddie Williams' Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He did grayscale on the whole thing.
Oh, I remember that book.
Yeah.
That looks like
Freddie's a great guy too. Have you ever met him? He's a really cool dude. So yeah, so I picked this up, and this has the whole book in the black and white, and then in the back, it has the whole book again before he did grayscales with just his pencils.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah,
so
sweet.
That's a fun one. Let's see what else. Oh, of course, John Romita Jr., the Superman director's cut, showing his pencils. Love John Romita Jr.'s pencils. I own a page of his pencils from a job.
Oh,
So-
really? Now, how did you manage that? Isn't his stuff inked on the board, or is it getting inked blue line?
Not everything, because Spencer Beck had a bunch of his pencils for sale. So I was like, oh, snack on that.
Now, how much does
I think it was like, there's no superheroes on the page.
Mhm.
It's all civilians, but I just loved the page. So it was like 150 maybe.
Oh, really? That's all?
Little Dave Finch action from Forever Evil.
Finch is nuts, man. Coloring all those blacks.
Oh, dude, hold on. You want to see something crazy? There's a spread in here that he did that is just like, I mean, he definitely makes up for it. Oh, here it is.
Oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me?
And then I think if you turn the page, oh yeah, he's not done. There are more people when you turn the page.
Holy crap. Those are the pages that you're like, oh, this will be so cool when I'm done. But when you're working on it, you're like, I'm never going to finish this.
Captain Victory.
There he is.
Graphite edition. Seeing good old Kirby getting all crazy with the Jack Kirby-ness.
Now, did they publish it like that, or was that a special thing with the pencils?
No, this is called the Graphite edition.
Okay.
Tomorrow published it. Tomorrow's publishing.
Yeah. Oh, they did it after the fact then.
There's the splash page. Good old Kirby. Yeah, this was
done
great.
that stuff like what, in the early 80s?
Yeah, this was like 83, I think. Maybe 82. Well, this came out through Tomorrow's, but that came out.
The original one was Pacific, though.
Yeah, there's a bug on my computer. Get out of here. Hold on. I don't know where it went. All right. Ron Garney, Captain America, rough cut.
I've never seen that. I love Ron.
Oh, man. Ron's pencils are so nice to look at.
Oh, yeah. That dude, that guy's like, you know what he's like? He's kind of like a modern day John Buscema, don't you think?
Yeah. Look at that. 2-page spread, but just look at that. So nice.
Yep.
Yeah, man. His drawing is just, ooh, I got to refresh. Couple more backers, they're telling me.
I want you to know it's my presence on your stream that's pushing you along here on your.
Oh yeah, 494, 6 backers to go. It is your presence. It's your glorious. Oh, look at this. That's just nice.
Yeah, I remember those issues, man. I was so.
Do you know that I inked some pages in issue 4? I believe.
Did you really?
Yeah, I inked over. John Beatty and I split the issue over his breakdowns. So I actually did finishes over his breakdowns.
That's interesting because you guys would be pretty slick over him.
Yes, we were.
Who was inking him when he did that series of Wade? Was it Jesse Duppeldang?
No. Ink and Garney was either Bob Wycheck, Dan Panosian inked some of the stuff. Bob Wycheck did. Well, George Perez.
Mike Sellers didn't. No, Sellers is a letterer.
No, Sellers did some inking.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You too can join the Avengers. Cap says so right there from George Perez.
Yeah, you know, I know this is sacrilege. I'm not a big Perez fan. I never have been.
No, that's fine. I just like looking at different things.
I kind of thought him and Byrne back when I was a kid when they were working on Avengers and he was inking Byrne. Thought it was kind of cool, but I've never been a huge George Perez fan.
Little Final Crisis, J.G. Jones rough cut.
Oh,
so it's a black and white art.
Huh? You get all that stuff.
I look for these, baby. I love these things. I love these. While I'm going through, do you want to field this question from Skip? He got the name wrong, but we know what you're talking about. What do you guys know about Krusty Gut? It was Krusty Bunkers.
It was that was Neil Adams and it was his continuity guys, wasn't it?
It was Joe Rubenstein. It was maybe Wycheck as well. I can't remember the guys that were in Krusty Bunkers, but it was mostly Neil. Yeah, it was Neil's studio.
Right. And so Neil would do, I'm guessing here, but Neil would do all like the faces and stuff and all the important stuff. Those guys
Neil would basically go through and cherry pick like, oh, that's a cool figure. Oh, that's
Right.
a cool figure.
Right.
And then faces. Here we go. Jim Lee, Batman and Robin. Sporting the boobages and cleavagers.
Wait a
right
minute.
there.
Who's the saucy babe in her underwear drinking booze?
That is oh, come on, Frank. Why aren't you naming the chick? Storytelling 101. Maybe Vicky Vale if she's in this. I know she's going on a date.
Hang on a second. Is that Robin flying in there?
It's before he died. This is the Batman and Robin stuff that's kind of like the origin stuff that him and
my question is, who is Vicky Vale waiting for? Certainly not Robin.
Oh, Bruce Wayne.
Oh, okay.
See, another saucy shot.
There was a lot of that one with the cigarette's nice. Let me see that again. Yeah, that second panel, is he smoking a cigarette?
No, it's her finger. Yeah.
That's a nice shot right there.
The Tribe was also, I want to say the Tribe was Neil stuff too, but just different people, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Joe Bernardo saying it's Black Canary. Maybe it's Black Canary here. Look at the work that Jim puts in though, man. Look at that build. Look at that background.
Yeah. So that was All-Star Batman?
Yeah, this was All-Star Batman.
That was pretty racy, as I recall. Wasn't Batman and the Huntress getting down and dirty? Or something?
I don't have every issue of it, so I don't remember. But it ends with a nice splash page of nice shadowy splash page.
Mm-hmm. It always cracks me up when guys like fill in the black. It's like you don't need to do that.
But it looks so good. Maybe they do for their eyes.
Well, maybe.
And then I got let me find a nice big shot here before I show what book it is. I got the Superman Unchained #1 pencils of Jim Lee. So you got the big where you got to flip the spread of Superman doing something there.
Yeah.
So that's enough of that.
Where do you think Jim Lee ranks in like that's nice. Ranks in like the important comic book artists of all time? I'm not saying
he's up there.
He's got to be top 5, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. Dave Finch doing a little booty shot in the shower.
Oh, yeah.
Booty for Aphrodite. Yeah, he's definitely in the top 5. I mean, when it comes to importance and stuff, yeah, I'd say so. Let's see. I said I'd go through them all, and I've only got a few left, so what the hell. Now I'm curious of what I have left. Oh, yeah. Going back. They did this with all of them. Little John Romita Jr. Thor.
Oh my gosh! Was that the one that Jurgens wrote?
Did Jurgens write this? That's a very good question. Yes. Look at that spread, man.
Yeah.
He got when he was doing Thor, he was just rocking Kirby type stuff.
Yeah, he was. That was a really good looking.
I wish this printed darker, his pencils, because it'd be fun to like scan this and try to ink some, but because look at that Destroyer. I am the Destroyer.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I got to go back well, actually, I don't even know if I have that anymore because I got rid of all my post 1980 books, but I used to have that series.
Here's a great question. Did I get the office chair from Marvel? No, I did not. I bought it from Amazon. It is a gaming chair. This chair lays all the way flat.
So it
doesn't just recline.
And you can sleep when you get tired.
I have taken naps in it, laid it flat, because it has a little pillow right there. Mount Rushmore of comic book artists. Man, that's tough, narrowing it down to 4 people.
Now, is it, here's the question, though,
Great
Joe. The question is, like, who we think are the 4 best or our 4 favorite or the 4 most important? Because those are not necessarily the same thing.
Exactly. Let's find a nice Greg Capullo Batman page in the pencils here. I know he's in costume somewhere in this book. At least I think he is. Oh, I could be wrong. Oh, maybe he's not. Well, it doesn't matter. I still like looking at. Actually, yeah, Batman's not really in costume in this issue, but I still love his pencil technique. Is so much like J.R. Jr.'s.
Who's this?
Greg Capullo.
Oh yeah,
His pencil technique is so much like. Oh, they want me to check your total. Hold on.
My daughter keeps texting me.
What does she think she's doing?
Well, the girls next door to her and her partner are doing karaoke, and she's trying to study. Oh, yes!
Woo! Shot.
Thank you, guys. There
Look
we
at
go.
that, baby.
Sweet.
Look at that stretch goal. What is this? Aaron, tell everybody what they're getting.
I'll tell you right now, you're getting a sticker set of Loprestiverse characters. So there will be like a Garbage Man sticker. There'll be a Wraith of God sticker. There will be a sticker of the Night Club, which is the superhero team that appears in the Garbage Man trade paperback. And then maybe a couple more of characters that you're unfamiliar with, but will be soon. So how about that?
Man, how you like them apples?
So, but the temptation is don't take them out and stick them to your chest of drawers like I did as a kid, but hang on to them so you can sell them when they're worth money.
Exactly. Who would do that?
So I don't know how many stickers I'm going to do. I have to go price out the cost again. I can't remember off the top of my head. I did it so long ago, but stickers aren't that expensive. So hopefully I can do like 5 or 6, but we'll see.
Sticker mule, baby. Sticker mule.
Yeah. I want to do die cut ones and everything. It's very cool.
That is nice. I'm going to refresh mine real quick. Oh, I moved up a little bit too. Moved up a tad. 6 backers away.
Sweet. Okay, so we have to do the Mount Rushmore.
Yes. But did he qualify? Oh wait, 4 most important, then your favorites. Well, most important. I mean, Kirby's has to be up there.
Right, Kirby definitely. Neil Adams has to be on there.
Yeah, I definitely go with Neil. Miller.
Ooh.
See, this is where you only get 4.
I know.
I mean, do you throw Eisner up there?
No, because he's important, but not really prominent.
He's golden age, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm going to say Stranko didn't do enough work.
No, Stranko didn't do enough work. I would almost say Byrne. John Chin says Byrne. Byrne's pretty damn influential when it comes to the amount of work he did.
Dude, you could go Gil Kane. You could make an argument for Gil Kane. You could make an argument for John Buscema.
I don't think Gil was honestly among. We need to take. So we're a little biased because we're artists. So I would take Gil Kane over John Byrne, but from a fan base, I don't think fans would take Gil Kane over John Byrne.
No, they wouldn't. But I think maybe you got to put Buscema in there, don't you? Or is he too much like Kirby?
He's too much like he falls too much into the category of Kane and Kirby. Like, you know, he's saying Joe Kubert, and I agree. I think Joe Kubert is phenomenal. You know, I would bounce Byrne in a heartbeat. I'd go Kirby, Kubert, you know, in a heartbeat. I don't know if I would say Toth. That's tough, man. You only get 4. Oh, and we already have Neil Adams too. So we've got, if we go Kirby, Kubert, Adams, I mean, at least one person.
I know. Is it Jim Lee? Is it Michael Golden? Is it Arthur Adams?
Well, if you're going to see out of those 3, it has to be Golden because he influenced both those guys.
Right. And what about Frank Miller though? That's a good. Frank Miller could be up there.
Frank Miller, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's really, really tough. See, I wouldn't put Kurtzman up there because I'm just personally, I appreciate Kurtzman, but it's, you know.
No, I'm going to go, I'm going to go Kirby. I'm going to go Neil Adams.
Yeah, we got those 2.
Kubert it's either, I think important wise, I think you got to go Jim Lee, don't you? Don't you have to put Jim Lee up there?
I think so.
He's a generational influencer.
He totally is. I
Um,
mean, if you want to break it down to generational influence, Kirby definitely fits the bill. Neil Adams fits the bill, and so does Jim. But once again, Jim was a big Byrne fan, so you almost need to go Byrne because Byrne influenced guys like Jim.
maybe what about? I was going to say what about Simonson, but I don't think Simonson was sort of became huge after Thor. I mean, he did a lot of good work
Right.
before Thor, but he didn't become huge until after Thor. So I'm going to go. Okay, I'm going to go Kirby. Kubert. Dang, Kubert's a good one, but Kubert never really worked on anything that. He was always kind of like working on Tarzan and war comics and stuff that.
Well, I mean, Hawkman was a big, was a
Yeah.
decent sized run. Enough for a trade paperback and a showcase edition. So
yeah, okay, I'm going to go Kirby, Neil Adams. I think probably Frank Miller and Jim Lee. Probably.
yeah, I mean, I think I have to agree with Frank because he really did change up stuff, and even from an art standpoint, Bernie Wrightston. Bernie didn't do enough.
Yeah, Bernie didn't do enough work. I would put Wrightson up there in terms of talent, but that's not what we're
Right.
talking about.
Yeah, Bernie just didn't. I mean, hell, the one monthly book Bernie's known for is Swamp Thing, right?
Well, he did Swamp Thing, and then he did the stuff he did for Warren Magazine as the stuff and then he just kind of went off on his own and was doing Prince and Frankenstein and all that kind of stuff. So he did very little comic
Right.
work. It was just really good what he did. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would go Kirby, Adams, Frank Miller, Jim Lee. Now, if I took my 4 favorites, I would go Neil Adams,
Yeah.
Wrightson, Golden. Golden is so influential, He doesn't get enough credit for, the books he's done because his volume of work isn't, humongous, but he influenced so many from McFarlane to Jim Lee to Arthur Adams, and those guys all influenced people,
Yeah, I mean, my top. Well, you didn't finish your top 4, or did you? Did you?
No, I'm still thinking. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I would do for me. It would be Neil. It would be Joe Kubert. That is tough. I'd have to say for me, John Buscema, John, Neil, Joe.
All right, I got mine. Mine is Neil.
I got my last one.
I'm going Neil. I'm going Stranko. I'm going. I'm going Wrightson. Who'd you say your 3 was? Do I go with Buscema? I should go with Buscema.
I did Neil. I did Kubert, Buscema, John Buscema, and my 4th one. Nobody would ever guess because I'm really digging it, and I just got a hardcover of some stuff. Is Don Newton, so underappreciated.
Newton was good.
I just got a Shazam hardcover that collects all his Shazam stuff. God.
You'd almost have to do like the Mount Rushmore of the Golden Age, the Mount Rushmore of the
Silver Age, Bronze Age,
because
whatever
there's
the
some
hell.
Golden Age guys like I love Reed Crandall, and you look at Mac Rayboy was incredibly good, and even CC Beck, his work on Shazam was just fantastic. Just his figure work. So it's
and his Batman. If you look at his Batman work, the way he moves the cape around in the figure work and stuff he did on Batman, I mean, it was very graceful and sometimes to the point where it was a little too dancey for Batman.
Who are we talking about?
Don Newton.
Oh yeah.
Some of the Batman poses were a little too dancey. This is a good discussion for the professionals. Actually, you know what? We got to remember this. For the professionals, I might actually, because I come up next before you, so I might do this for my next one, where we do the Mount Rushmore of Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze Age, Modern.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
think
good
that would
topic.
be cool because look at this. What was this? Demonized says, guys, it's simple. Name the first 4 artists you knew by name. Well, the first 4 artists I knew by name would have been Frazetta. Now I got to think. Starlin.
Yeah, I don't think it's that simple, but the first 4 I knew by name. Go
Barry
ahead.
Smith. And what was I reading? Well, then it would have been who is the Spider-Man artist?
John Romita.
Ross Andrew, and I would never pick
Ross.
Ross Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, if I did the first 4 by name, it'd be Mike Zeck, John Byrne, Steve Rude, and probably Neil Adams.
Those are good. Oh yeah, I forgot about Adams. Those are good. That's a good 4 right there, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think Steve Rude gets enough play. You know,
Rude is really good. I mean, if you because he always, when he does his comic book work, he always kind of goes back to like doing Kirby, but he does it like it's kind of like a refined Kirby. You know what I mean? So I kind of dig it, but
well, it depends. Like on Nexus, it's not really Kirby.
No, that's true.
But on anything else,
yeah, when he's doing like
it is, except for The World's Finest. The World's Finest wasn't, because The World's Finest, you could see he was trying to go a little Fleischer-esque Superman.
Yeah,
and a little.
Didn't he do some Spider-Man covers that were like very Romita like?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a mini series or something. He did the covers for him.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And then he started an X-Men book that I think they had to pull Paul Smith in to finish. That was, I think he was trying to do some more of his Kirby stuff on that. But yeah, he doesn't get enough credit. I feel bad because he has a Kickstarter up right now, but I think he priced himself too high for the funding goal. It's for he put it out in 2006, but this is expanded, and I had the 2006 one. It's basically how to draw Nexus for animation.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes through all the Nexus model sheets and the breakdown of the basic shapes. If you want to draw it for animation, all this stuff. And this one's expanded from the one he put out in 2006. But I think his funding goal was too high because he's not even at the halfway point, and it ends in like less than a week, I think.
Yeah, I learned that lesson the hard way, my first trip through.
Yeah.
Don Chin says Nestor Redondo was also really good. He really was. The funny thing about Redondo is if he hadn't followed Wrightson on Swamp Thing, we'd be talking about Nestor Redondo's Swamp Thing because it was that good.
Oh yeah.
It was so good. But it wasn't Wrightson, And so
Micra. Congrats to Aaron. That's right. And please subscribe to the channel. Anybody watching for the first time, hit that subscription and like, of course. Because I do a morning show, which I will not be doing tomorrow. So partly because I have to take my daughter to work.
Demonize is a little bit upset with us, says you cannot not have John Byrne on this list. I'm not disagreeing.
I said Byrne on the first name list. I said, I didn't say, no, I said Byrne. I said Zeck, Byrne, Rude, and Adams. So he's on my he's on the list of the first 4 artists I knew by name. But, this is why we have to do the list. Go Golden Age, go Silver Age, Bronze Age. Is there Copper's 90s, isn't it? There's Copper, isn't there?
Copper Age is sort of an unofficial. That's sort of. I just did a film on a video on this. It's on my YouTube channel in the the library or whatever. And there's
5 backers to go. Sorry.
There's you start off with the Platinum Age, which was the Yellow Kid, right?
Yeah.
And then the first Golden Age book was Action Comics #1. Mm-hmm. And then the first Silver Age book, of course, was Showcase 4 with the Flash.
Mm-hmm.
The first Bronze Age book is debatable because it's either Conan #1 or Green Lantern, Green Arrow 76, which came out a few months before Conan.
Oh,
And
I never
that's
knew that about Green Lantern, Green Arrow. I
yeah,
always
those
thought
are
it
the
was Conan.
yeah. Well, so did I, but I went and did a little bit more research, and there is some conversation about that. And then the Copper Age
Now,
is
why?
either
But let's back up. Why are they saying that? Like, I get it with Conan because it's number one, but I still don't really understand. Like, is it because of the year it came out? Like, why are they making this distinction anyhow? Because I mean, with Green Lantern, Green Arrow, yes, it's Neil's first issue, but okay, so what? I mean, the stuff Gil Kane was doing before Neil took over, you can actually see a lot of what Neil was doing from Gil Kane.
well, see, there's no rhyme or reason to it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They're just landmark issues that people recognized when things started maybe going in a different direction. And if you remember, Conan was the first book that Marvel did that sort of we're getting away from superheroes and we're trying to go a different direction to bring in a new audience, because that was like the first sword and sorcery book. Then there was monster books and all that kind of stuff came up, and the Neil Adams Denny O'Neil book was it was like the first grown up DC book. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Where they were
Yeah.
dealing with current events and political stuff that was going on in the 60s or
Damn hippies.
at the end of the 60s there. And so I think they kind of looked at it also. Both those issues were 1970, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Nope, you're right. They were.
And so I think they kind of looked at it and said, well, the Silver Age was the 60s pretty much. And then so we get into the 70s. Where's the first important books of the 70s where we can make the switch? And I think that's what they recognize. Now, the tricky one is the Copper Age, because this is up for debate. Now, there's two schools of thought on this as well. There's 1979, which was the beginning of the direct market. Okay, it was the first comic shop open in 1979, but it was also Miller's first issue of Daredevil.
Right.
But some people push it farther along and say, no, it was 83 with Simonson's Thor, but I think that's too late.
Yeah, I think it's in the I think it's in the not late. I think it's in the early 80s, but I think Thor's too late. I could go with the Daredevil.
Well, that's 1979, and that's also when the direct market started, which is a huge moment.
Right. That's a good picking point too.
And then they say the modern age, the Copper Age ended, and the modern age started with Jim Lee's X-Men #1. So let's see, Aaron, being a guy into horror, have you ever enjoyed the work of Michael T. Gilbert, Mr. Monsters? Yes, I did like Mr. Monster a ton. I really was that like probably mid to late 80s, right? When all the independent comics were sort of booming. I got into, I mean, of course I discovered The Rocketeer, but I also got into Mr. Monster. I really liked that book a lot.
I did too. I liked his art. There was one issue that George Freeman did. It was a one shot that I really liked. Mr. Monster's another guy that when I was growing up, just the design of him, I was like, that'd be fun to draw.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, he picked that. That was I think that was a Golden Age, an obscure Golden Age character that the copyright had.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What am I trying to say? Had reverted
just
to.
Lapsed.
Yeah, it elapsed, and I think he picked it up.
I don't know how that could lapse. Well, I guess the copyright rules might have been different because when I went to the Kubert school, I believe when we were doing the little business parts, we did have in third year, we had one class on like business and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say that the copyright laws back then were for 75 years. So maybe that was updated or something because.
Well, the problem is that there's a usage part of that, is my understanding, because I remember having this conversation with Dan DiDio that, like, when I did Garbage Man, I did
right 5 ago.
Weird Worlds and My Greatest Adventure, right? Now those were not 75 years old, but Dan was like, we've got to, that's why we did it the way we did it with those titles, is because he needed to re-up those titles. So I think if it sits and it doesn't get used, I think the 75 years is if you're using it or whatever. But I think it's like 20 years or 25 years or something like that, that if it's sitting there and no one's using it, I mean, don't quote me on that, but I think there is something like that in there.
Yeah, I mean, I think yes, it is beautiful.
Yes, thank you guys
See,
for
the
pushing
the
over
thing
80. I
about
appreciate
the
that.
only question I have that doesn't sound right is 75 years of not using it, because the thing that doesn't make sense to me is, let's say it's in the 75th year and I'm still using it, or somebody's using it, it's just been like handed down, like, oh, he kicked off, like, let's say Beetle Bailey. Oh, this guy picked it up. Does that mean in year 70, year 76, if they didn't file new paperwork, it doesn't matter if they're doing it or not? Somebody can come and go, you didn't file the paperwork, now I'm doing it.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
You have to file the paperwork. That's the thing. That's
Oh,
why a
yeah.
lot of people end up getting screwed, is because they don't pay attention, and then someone comes in underneath them and takes it from them. You have to go in and
Right.
re-up your
Refile.
copyright or your trademark or whatever it is. Because look at I want to say it's I'm pretty sure It's a Wonderful Life is public domain.
Yep.
And
I
that's
don't know.
not,
I'm just saying that.
but that became public domain like in the 80s or something. And that was not 75 years old. That was
No, not at all.
1946 or something. So I don't really understand it, how that works, but there is elements of non-usage and also, period of time. And yeah, it's very, very complicated.
Ooh,
And I haven't
I'm
looked into
only
it in ages.
I'm only 4 backers away from 500. Come on, we can do this.
Yeah, come on, you guys, hurry up and do this so I can go to bed. Andy's got to get up at 6.
You go to bed. Yeah, I get to get up at 6, and it's almost 2. So,
well,
I think I'll push it to 6:30. I really wish I could. I really wish I could recruit my wife into taking Courtney to work tomorrow, but she has a call for her job, so that's not going to happen. So I can take her to work and come back and pass. This is why my daughter needs her damn driver's license.
I know, mine too. Hey, kick up what It's Travaco has to say there.
All right,
that's
hold on.
Interesting. I'm not sure. He may have some insight there on the.
I thought the 75 years was after the creator's death. I think Disney had a big part to do with copyright law changing because of Walt Disney dying. Them needing. Oh, I don't know. I filled out a copyright actually when I was in the Kubert school. We didn't have to, but they said if you have something, we can walk you through it. And I still own it for something, but well, I mean, and this stuff obviously, but in the Kubert school, since that was 30 years ago.
I remember when I was in high school, I sent out.
Nighty night.
Good night. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah.
I remember in high school, I sent out to get a copyright packet. And so there was like when I was 16, you could ask me anything about copyright and I would have been able to tell you, but I don't remember because I don't think I've done anything with it since. Because one of the things, I got this book, I had this really great book on cartooning when I was a kid. I still have it, but it had all these different aspects of cartooning, from illustration to animation and stuff. And it was called The Complete Book of Cartooning, and it's really, really good. But in the back, it had a copyright section as well. So it had like a business section, which I thought was always super valuable. And basically they said, according to I guess it was the 1978 copyright law or 76 copyright law where they changed things. And he basically said, you can fill out all this paperwork. He said, or he goes, just take one of your things and mail it to yourself.
Right.
And just keep it sealed and it'll have the postmark on it. And that can serve as your copyright if you ever get taken to, you have to go to court or something.
Right.
And save yourself the money. And I was like, but then I also had a conversation with a lawyer back in when I was in Studio Saurus in the 90s, because I wanted to, talk about getting our studio name, trademarked and things like that. And he's like, he goes, yeah, you can fill all this stuff out. He goes, but the bottom line is, he said, the copyright means nothing. He said, whoever has the most money owns the copyright, because they can sue you until you run out of money, even if they're in the wrong, and you can't defend yourself anymore. Guess who wins?
Right.
So that's an excellent point. You get in a fight with a major studio over something, even if it's your character, they just sue you into oblivion, and then they end up getting it anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. So I just pulled up. I'll just share this for the heck of it. Getting back to politics real quick. The headline was Newsom easily survives. California Governor Newsom easily survived recall Tuesday in closely watched race. He had visits from Biden and Kamala Harris. The Associated Press projected less than an hour after polls closed, with 62% of the ballots counted and more than 2/3 of them saying no to the recall. Newsom addressed his supporters. I just find that so hard to believe.
Well, California is California. So.
True. And I did see other people I know on Facebook posting about how you can't vote for that racist Larry Elder.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Look at that racist right there. Can you believe it?
That's right.
He's a white supremacist.
He is. Don't do that. So I don't know. That's just, I'll listen to a couple of podcasts tomorrow like I usually do and see. Let's refresh you. Oh, you got another backer.
How about that?
Look at that.
Thank you, guys.
Look at that. You're at 8188 and you have 1088 backers.
Wow. Trippy,
I mean, honestly, that is so serendipitous. You should just close the campaign right now.
I know. Just stop.
Just stop it.
We're done.
Not even go into man.
No.
Now you're oh no, you're still 4 days left. Oh, that's right, because it won't flip to 3 days until 3 a.m.
Right. I gotta check my garbage man supply and make sure I haven't gone over. Because I may have to switch out the garbage man with maybe the sketchbook or something.
Let's see. You've got 193 claimed.
Yeah, but people are buying them as add-ons too, so I'm like 300 and close to 350.
Oh, damn. Only 12 left of this one.
Yeah.
Your sketchbook.
I can actually go over on that. I have more copies. I just didn't want to sell all my sketchbook copies in this campaign. I wanted to have a few left for, shows and stuff, but
see, you could have made life a lot easier by saying this variant cover is the black and white edition of the cover.
I know, but I want to color it. There's not that much there.
Oh, I know. Wraith of God gives me Nocturnals vibes or something. Kelly Jones. Oh, Kelly Jones cover would have been sweet.
I was gonna ask him to do it, but you know why I didn't?
Why?
Because I was afraid he would do something too similar to what I would do. And I wanted something different. That's why I asked Terry originally to do it, was because I wanted the chick cover.
Yeah, but you kind of have that covered here. No pun intended. You kind of have the chick covered here.
Yeah, but that's more of a Gil Kane cover.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, she's in the foreground, but doesn't really feature her as a major player in the series. Thank you, Demon Eyes. Appreciate it, man. So I don't know. I just kind of wanted because she is kind of a major character in all of this. So I didn't want her just to kind of feel like a damsel in distress. I wanted to give her like a little bit of love. So
will there be a page in the book where her top is ripped with big claw marks?
No, I'm not doing any of that in this book. But yeah, look at Don Ward. Is his cover be inspired by Gil? And then I said, yeah, it is. That's exactly what this is. I wanted to do obviously I did the 1972 box cover that Marvel was doing during 72.
Oh, yeah.
Those were almost all those were Gil Kane covers. So I tried to kind of do something that was Gil Kane inspired in terms of layout and that type of thing.
Now, is there any significance behind the 02424?
Yes.
What? Or can't you say?
Well, there's that. If you look at those books, they all have like a little serial number underneath the date.
Yeah, I know.
So
mine does too.
24 was my number, my basketball number.
Oh.
So I always use 24 when I have to have a random number for something.
I did. Let me see. I got to remember. Oh my God, I can't even read it. I got to put my glasses on. So mine is cover date 1stMAN Volume 1, cover dated May 05/05/2021. My daughter's birthday, except last year was 2021. So
I see. How about that?
Yes, I did her birthday.
Cool. See, we always, nothing. We don't do anything randomly, right? We think about everything.
There's nothing random.
No.
You could just color this cover, the background all red, except the eyes white, and then the pupils red, and then you really work her up.
Well, that's to be honest with you, I was honestly thinking about doing that.
You're welcome.
If you scroll down to the past the story pages to the print, keep going. Yeah, right here. See, all I did here was that's a flat red. I just laid the flat red there because I was like, it doesn't need to be all layered up and stuff. That red really works as a nice piece. So I might just do flat red on that. I don't know. I'll probably model it. That's just how I do things most of the time. But there's an example of just dropping in a flat red and going, you know what, that works. I'm going to leave it.
Here you go. Randy says, instead of the comic book authority, how about the Comicsgate authority? Oh.
Yeah. Maybe next time. I already did all the work. I'm not doing it again.
Exactly. The work is done, baby. You should do a Psycho or the Werewolf, Bernie Wrightson inspired type of print. He's saying demonized.
Wait a minute. The next, hang on a second. Maybe some guys haven't seen this. Let me find it. Hang on a second.
Uh-oh.
This
debut.
This isn't. Well, I did this on my stream on Sunday night, but go ahead and give me full screen here for a second.
Oh, you got it.
I've got one of the stretch goals for 70,000 was a new print that previewed the next Wraith adventure. So it's a vampire story, and I was working on. I would kind of like do like a little movie poster. So it said like, Wraith of God, then it's Blood Hunters, coming soon or something like that. So I'm working on the layout. I'm going to change the Wraith. I got a different idea for him, but I want this big. I want to do like Nosferatu up. I'm probably going to move him this way a little bit, give myself a little more room on this side for the Wraith, and I'm going to paint it.
So wait, that would be something for this campaign or for the next one?
No, it's for this one. It's like a preview of the next Wraith adventure. So you get it like
that's what I
with
meant.
This book, it'll show up and you're like, oh, this is the next, like a little preview movie poster or something.
So would you do a mini print or would you actually do something you had to fold?
No. I'm doing mini print. I don't want to overcomplicate this.
That's right. Get that nice.
It's my first campaign. I've got enough, I got enough moving parts as it is without getting it more complicated.
Well, see, now here's what you do. If this is going to be, I don't know if that's necessary. I was going to say, if this is going to be an insert, obviously that you to promote when you fulfill, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could get a QR code for the back that takes you right to the campaign page. But then you got to have the campaign page set up already, and that's a lot of pre-work.
Dude, you're
never mind.
Well, no, but here's the thing. Here's an interesting thing. And this is a question for a guy who's run 2 campaigns, right? Or 3. How many have you done now?
Technically 4. So
okay. All right. So you got 1stMAN number 1, right? And 1stMAN volume 1. And so you've got you keep your in demand open until you ship, right? Pretty much, or until you go to the printer, right?
No, you keep your in demand open because you're going to overprint.
Well,
I assume,
right?
So
yeah.
You keep your in demand open until right before you launch your next one. So after fulfillment.
But here's the thing: if it's your first campaign, right? When do you put up your pre-launch page for your second campaign? Because obviously you want to fulfill your first one so people know they can trust you.
Right.
But
so you put it up right after you start mailing books out.
Okay. So like that month, the month that you set aside, let's say it's April for me, right? And April I'm mailing out all the books. So April
I'd set it up then.
Huh?
I'd put it up then before people even get the book because you'll still be talking about stuff. Your channel will have grown. So you'll start getting people to sign up, and then when people get it, they're going to sign up anyhow. So that's what
Right.
I
It
would
doesn't cost them
do.
anything to sign up, and then once they get the
No.
book, they'll know I'm legit, and then they can.
Right.
So when it goes live, everybody will have already had their book. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then you keep it up until, you launch the next one or whatever. And you have a little bit of a gap there because, I had a gap of 4 months before I launched the second one because I had to, do all the art prep stuff for it, because I know Graham does things differently. He'll do a cover and some character sketches and then boom, launch. Right. And I just like to do a cover. I like to have both covers, mine and then Bart's. And I like to have at least 5 story pages and the parody ad before I launch.
Right, but
That's what I like to have done.
But you only need the one image though to put up your
for the sign up. You only need one.
Right, so
you can do more.
You can do the artwork while the sign up page is up. I mean, I'll be shipping. So, but
I'm just saying the amount of time from when I shipped or when I fulfilled to when I started the next one was 4 months, so I could do all that stuff. But I didn't have. But where I screwed up is I didn't have the sign up sheet up till I just waited too long till I did the sign up
sheet. Yeah.
So, and part of it was because I didn't have the art. I didn't even have a piece of art done. So, yeah. But that's live and learn for the next one.
Right. Randy Howell's giving you grief. I don't think he understands that this is your second. You've already extended it once already.
Yes, I don't have to worry about extending this. This goes into man, but before it does, I want to hit that magical 4 more backers. Still got 4 to go. Still got 4. I might have to send out a tweet for the heck of it real quick. I think I will. Let's do a tweet. Tweet, lead, tweet, lead, tweet. Oh, Malin tweeted it out for me.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful. Man, what was I going to say? Was it you? Did you say you're a big Michael Keaton guy when we were talking on Ethan's stream? Or is that somebody else?
Oh, that was Fraga.
Oh, Fraga, yeah, because we just saw The Protege, and he's in that. He's great. I really want to see him do a comedy again, though.
Well, he hasn't done a comedy in ages, has he?
I know. I don't know how he extended it. I just know he was able to. I think he probably had to get in touch with Indiegogo and say that he made a mistake, and they just let it fly because, they looked at his previous campaigns and was like, yeah, he makes us money. So, yes, we'll extend it. I mean, just imagine Gung Ho 2, Mr. Mom 2, Night Shift 2, get Henry Winkler back.
Well, the funny thing is, once he did Batman,
he didn't really do comedies after that, did he?
I think he meant to say, good luck, Andy. Glad to see you push through on your campaign closing night. Cool to see Aaron having your back.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Oh, look at this. EVS called IGG and talked to him. Oh, wow. They turned John down? Damn. Oh, not turned down, just didn't reply. Wow. So, Aaron, when you screw up and forget to hit the button, you know what to do.
Oh.
You need to call Ethan and go, make a phone call. No, because you won't do that.
If I were to screw up, I don't know. Like I said, maybe I don't really understand it that well, but I don't really see much difference between keeping it open or just letting it go in demand. So, but I will.
I mean, the big thing,
I'll be on top of it.
I'm honestly looking forward to being able just to focus on drawing it.
I know.
And
selling and promotion is a
Hey,
lot
Mandy here. Hello, Mandy. Have you been on her show yet?
of. I'm afraid if I say no and I have been, I'm going to be really embarrassed. I don't think so. Mandy, I've been on your show, have I?
Let's see. Let's see. I'll send Mandy the link. See if she would like to come in for this last little bit.
So we were talking about Keaton, and it was like all he did was comedies up until he did Batman, and then he hasn't done any comedies since, has he?
I don't think so.
I don't think he has, because I
You
think
ever see? You know, if you go to, you have not been on her channel yet. Now I'm going to send her the link just so she can badger you.
Okay.
Mandy's great.
Hey, that's a Barry Manilow song, Mandy. That was like one of my favorite songs when I was a little kid. You came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away. So, yeah.
No, I get it. Hold on. I got to find our private chat. There it is.
So Keaton did Beetlejuice. Remember that he did that thing where he was like addicted to Clean and Sober. He was like a cocaine addict. That was like his first. And then he did Batman after that. And then it was just like he never looked back to comedy.
Let's see here. I might do that. Are you doing last chance for shipping? I might. I have not decided yet. That's shipping. It says May 2020, May 2022, and so I got a little bit of time to think about. Oh, we should do a show called AAA. Well, right now we're doing AA. So
I know. See, that's the thing. I was like, us showing up on each other's channels is kind of like we're already do the professionals. How much can they take of us? Just like all of us doing this. It's all pretty much the same show.
3 backers away. I'm 3 backers away from 500 backers. 3 away. Mandy, I sent you the link if you want to join us for a little bit. You can badger Aaron, and I'll just sit here and laugh as you do it.
Well, Don Chin says, I'd love to have you on, Aaron, sometime. So Don has a show too?
Oh, yeah, he does it on, and Don, you can correct me, but I believe Wednesday mornings. Well, he's your time, so it'd be noon. Or wait, is it? No, it was noon my time because it was 9 o'clock his time. He'll tell you. But yeah, Don does one.
Yeah, you guys email me or, Facebook.
You got to follow. Do you follow Don on Twitter? Because you got to follow him.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know who I'm following on Twitter. I don't really pay attention until people go.
It's 9 a.m. Pacific time. Every Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific. That's when he does it. It's like a.
Look what Mandy says. Mandy says, I totally came and gave without taking. Totally. Look at that.
Totally. Well, join the show, Mandy. You're more than welcome to join. Yeah, Don's show's fun. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Wait, what is Micra? What is Micra asking? I was just wondering if it was worth the money or time or not. Been following campaigns, taking notes.
Oh, doing oh god damn it. What was it called? Hold on. I got to scroll up to his doing a last chance before shipping. So Ethan will do like a last chance before he ships it. He'll pop something up there or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know. Don says he likes the inside baseball stuff. That's, so do I. Man, could you imagine if we were like 16, 17, wanting to get into comics, having this access?
Oh my gosh. If you're like, you're listening to Gil Kane and John Buscema sit around and talk for like, I would just be glued, to the sound.
Oh my God.
Kane and Buscema, but
the Kubert School wouldn't even exist because people would be like, nah, you don't need to.
Right. Just watch this stuff.
Oh, let's see. Hold on. Oh, I'm still 2 away or 3 away. So that Bam was him. Let's see. Let me oh, we'll just do this for you.
Holy crap. Look at
boom,
that.
Boom, boom. Oh, you're 1 away from 1090. You got to get there.
Oh my gosh, we're never going to go to bed.
No, I'm selfish. I mean, once mine hits, I'm not even going to say bye. I'm just going to end it
Dude,
and go.
it's your stream, brother. I'm just here to help you out.
I'm still 3 away, but that's okay. You're 1, I'm 3. We will get there. Uh-oh, what's that? My Ohio State Buckeyes lost. You got a big game coming up, don't you, this weekend? Nebraska?
Yeah, play at Oklahoma. I'm afraid it may not go well, but hoping for the best. No, Joe, I was shocked that Oregon went in there and beat Ohio State. I was shocked. So you have my pity, my sympathy, whatever.
Yes, they do. Kubert has takeout courses, take home. Yes, they do. I've got all the books because they're awesome. And they're cheap. They put them all on sale. Just buying the course books, cheap for a set of 6. It's not bad.
Yeah, I wonder how much education and stuff is going to change because now that everybody's been dealing with COVID, that they're so used to doing stuff this way now.
Yep.
Like there's honestly, there's still nothing like going to a classroom and being in there with a instructor and working.
Dude, I tell you what, I did a critique over the weekend with this artist. 2-hour personal critique. I did it on Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon. It was just like this, except that I was just recording it, so it wasn't streaming. And I shared my screen so he could see the Cintiq, or he could see the program I was drawing in. I took his 4 pages, popped them in Sketchbook Pro, put a new layer over each page, and using red instead of gray so he could see it on the new layer. Went over stuff, spent 2 hours with him. Once the lesson was over or the critique was over, I sent him the PSD file of all the layers so he could click on and off the layers. And no problem, Mandy. I totally understand. Next time. And Aaron, we'll have to get on your show. You got to follow Mandy back. So have a good night, Mandy. And then I downloaded the recording and sent him the Dropbox link for the recording. So he got the 2-hour recording to replay anytime he wants. And he got the PSD file of all the layers of the overdrawing I did on his work to look at. So it was actually pretty funny. So I did it at 10 a.m. The guy was on the East Coast as well. And he said that he was up since 3 a.m. that morning. Good night. He was up since 3 a.m. I go, what? 3 a.m. He was like, oh my, I was so nervous.
So it was just you and him. It wasn't anybody else. You just had
It was a one-on-one critique. So if anybody's watching and they want a one-on-one critique, send me a direct message or go to my website and email me. It's $50 for an hour, $100 for 2 hours. You will get the 2 hour. You will get a recording. It'll be set up on StreamYard like this, and I will share my screen so you can watch me draw over your work. You send me your work, and I pull it up in a program and draw right over top of it. Ask me questions along the way about whatever. So
that's cool. It's a good idea.
And for $200, I'll do it naked. So
okay, that you should charge less for that.
For 25 cents, I will take my shirt off.
Yeah, exactly.
The funny thing is, I had leftover of the beard color, so I slathered a little bit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Got that gray right out of there too.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Nobody gets to see that except for my wife.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to tap out, Andy. I can't take it anymore. I just realized I have to do something before I go to bed too. I forgot about. So.
No, that's all good. I'm going to probably, I might hang for a little bit longer. You were 1 away. I'm going to keep track of it. So I'm going to refresh on mine real fast one more time before you tap out.
Still
3 to go. Still
3 to go.
That's true. You did see me without a shirt in Ethan's intro vid. I can't wait to see the intro vid for you, Aaron.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
I'm not sure what to expect, but
I know the guy that does them, so. But I still had no idea what was coming down the pike.
yours was funny. That was funny.
I was very curious, and then he nailed it. I've been meaning to ask, how many pages of layouts and how many pages should I be lettering a day to keep up with the penciler's page rate? If you're just doing lettering, to keep up with the penciler's page rate, most professional letterers I know can do a book a day, but they can do, I mean, I know a letterer, the guy that letters my book can bang out at least 10 pages a day. At least. Some letterers do a whole book just because with it on the computer now, it's so much faster. So, you know, there you go.
All right, dude.
All right, man.
Congrats.
Thank you for joining.
Yep, my pleasure.
Thursday night on the Bros, if not before.
That's right. See you guys later. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Fantastic evening. We appreciate the support.
That's right.
We'll catch you guys soon.
Bye.
See ya.
It's just me. Woo! We can do whatever we want now. And one thing I'm going to do, I've literally been sitting down all night. I need to stretch my legs. Oh, my God. I got to stretch. Stretch it out. 3 more backers to go to 500. We can do this. 40 minutes to go. It's the final countdown. Hit me with your questions, yo. Anybody got any questions? You let me know. That's why I'm here, to ask you questions. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. I'm too sexy. Here's the funny thing. So, like, I'm not like Aaron, Graham, and myself are not like a lot of the other guys in CG. Those guys are late nighters. I don't stay up this late. I have not been up this late for, I don't know how long it's been. Rick, thank you so much. I don't know if you're yanking my chain. I hope not, but thank you so much. You will enjoy the book, man. I'm not kidding. You will be happy you did this. Should have had Bart on the stream. I don't know what his hours are working now. He's crashed now. I know that. But I have not been up this late for... Well, actually, I know. In July, we drove to Syracuse and we drove through the night. So when I drove through the night to Syracuse, I was up. So that was about 3 months ago. It was July. I'm so excited. You can't believe it. What is up? Yo, yo, yo. Everybody, please like and subscribe to the channel, if you will. Make sure you subscribe. Mornings with Andy is not happening tomorrow because it's morning right now. So there you have it. I've got 1 backer to go, guys. And I've got to do another drink. Love from Syracuse. Thank you. What's up, Barbarian Sasquatch? I could add this back to the stream. Look at that. Not only is it 1 backer away, it's 32, which means it's time for a shot of Fireball. Genuine Comics says, good morning. Hello. Fireball shot. I said I would do it. I'll do it at 500 as well. It's a little baby shot in my Cowboys glass. See? Cowboys for life. Cowboys for life. Oh my God, it burns. Oh, that burns so good. I'm going to put this in the freezer like Aaron said to do. Fireball at 2 in the morning. I'm mad. I'm a madman. I'm never going to be able to go to sleep. Feel the toasty burn. You know it. Fire burn mouth. Exactly. I'll do a crown shot with you. A nightcap. There you go. I got crown inside the house, actually. Let's see. I'll refresh it again. I doubt it's there, but you never know. Nope. One backer away. I'm tweeting it out, guys. Tweeting it out. Let's see. Got to tweet this out. One backer away from 500 backers. I love you all. It's not just the shots of fireball talking either. What do we got? 38 minutes left. Wait, I made it. Hold on. 501. Woo, 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 woo. Now I got to change my tweet to something else. I got to do another shot of fireball, yo. Fireball in the house. Guys, I'm here till 3. If you'll be with me, whoa, that is way too much fireball. Fireball. Good Lord. Ugh. I can feel the hair growing in places I don't have hair. I can feel it. Yes, 501 Legion, baby. Let me change that tweet to something else. $501 backers. I love you all. It's not just the shots of fireball. What do we got? 37 minutes left. Woo! Tweet, lead, lead, tweet, lead, lead. Tweet, lead, lead, tweet, 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 tweet. Oh, Shane Davis tweeted me out. What a bro. Thank you, buddy. I gotta reply. Hold on here. I'm going to do one more thing here. Then I'll answer your question. Tweet, lead, lead, tweet, lead, lead. Tweet, lead, lead, tweet, 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 tweet. I'm not forgetting your question. I saw it. I just want to do one thing. All right. I'd tweet that out, see if I can get anybody else to come in the room. All covered in fur, you know it. Let me just refresh Aaron's. Let's see. Should I be able to lay out a 22-page comic in one day? You mean like, yeah, I mean, if you're looking at doing rough layouts and stuff, you should be able to. You know, if you're looking, it depends on how tight your layouts are. If your layouts aren't that tight, then yeah, you should be able to lay out. I would say thumbnail. You should be able to thumbnail a whole book. Oh my God, is my internet speed? I got to look at. I got to go to YouTube and see how I look here. This is Oh, thank you. The Barbarian Sasquatch says you paid attention. I am pixelated. Damn it. Stupid Oh, wait. Oh, nope. Doesn't look too bad now. I'll just keep that up so I can see it. Love your suggestion about physically mailing editors your work in bright colored envelopes. You want to get noticed, man. You want to get noticed. The internet connection absorbed some of that fireball. Yeah, it did. My autofocus is on. Yeah, I don't know how to turn that off on this camera. So let me see. General. Nope. It's not there. Camera, show advanced. I don't have a green screen, so I don't have to worry about that. No, this is the second 30 days. It's the second 30. Boom. All night long. Boop, boop, boo, doo, doo. Would you guys like to see the original art to the parody ad? I drew the original art to the parody ad. How long is Dan Fraga's campaign? Dan Fraga's campaign is in demand, and I assume it will be until he what's the word I'm looking for? Starts to fulfill. Yes, please. All right, I'll go get it. Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, sirree, Bob, I am. Hold on, I'm gonna go get the original art to the parody ad. It is double size. I drew it old school. Congrats on the campaign. Thank you very much, Adam. Please like and subscribe. Man, maybe I'll become a night owl. I wouldn't go that far. Let's see. Where's my parody ad? Hold on. We gotta dig through stuff here. Here it is. All right, so most comic books are drawn this big. This is how big most comic book pages are drawn. But did you know in the old days, Silver Age, up into the 70s, comic book pages were this big. Look how big that is next to my face. That's huge. Huge piece of art right there. I've thought about, I got to be honest, I don't generally, let's see, hold on, what are we saying here? Do they still make Hostess fruit pies? Of course they still make Hostess fruit pies. Everybody loves Hostess fruit pies. Sick collection. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. 32K is nothing to sniff at. No, guys, I appreciate you so much for helping me out, bring this campaign to life. Oh, thank you. You rock. What is my favorite character besides 1stMAN? Captain Marvel. I love Captain Marvel. I love the design of Captain Marvel, the Jim Starlin era Captain Marvel, with the yellow star on his chest, the blue and the red. How Foster's pages were triple the size? Pretty much. Drawing that big is both freeing and daunting. You know, I've never drawn a comic book page this size before, and I got to admit, it was fun. It was really fun drawing a comic book page this size. Wow, that is awesome. That's cool. So when they print those old 70s treasure size comics, they were 1-to-1. I think they were a little bigger. I don't think they were directly 1-to-1, maybe a little bigger. I'm really thinking, I'm torn, guys. I'm thinking about adding this to the campaign as a perk. You know, as a tier, original art tier. Get the original art to the hosted fruit pie ad. I'm just torn because I don't usually sell my original art except for sketches and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. So I just put it back. He says, do it. I mean, I could put it up for, a good amount. And then if it sells, it sells. But like, I sold a cover. I thought about trying larger Bristol just to see how I like it. Give it a whirl, man. Gil Kane redesign. Yeah, it is. Todd did it that big on Spider-Man and Spawn for more detail. Did he really? I didn't know that. Yeah. Penumbra sketches would probably sell. You are correct. Well, that's true, Adam. So this is a story I was getting to. He goes, if you're torn, make sure the price tag is big enough that will ease the pain. I agree with that. And I have a portfolio, 11x17 portfolio that I take to conventions with me. And all the artwork in it, because I don't sell my stuff, but I wanted to have originals at shows for people to see. So I priced everything at pretty much that price, different prices of, well, if somebody wants to pay it, I'll sell it, right? I sold 2 covers that way. 2 covers were sold from that portfolio that I thought I had priced high enough that people would be no way. But a couple of people were like, I'll buy it. So I did it. And as I had the cash in hand and they were walking away with their original art, a little part of me died. Lee Weeks told me about his don't want to sell prices, and then people still scoop them. I mean, Lee Weeks is freaking fantastic. A paid size poster of that ad will sell. Just stuff it in a comic bag. We can frame it on our end. Yeah, I mean, if I do it, I might do a print of the full, do a print of the ad separately. So the ad will still be run in the book. Don't get me wrong, I'll still run the ad in the book. But maybe as a stretch goal, I'll do a nice cardstock mini print of the ad so you actually have it separate. I've already got the one mini print, so maybe I'll do another mini print of the ad. Yeah, I mean, comic art to me is fine art. I mean, look on my walls behind me. You can see over there original art hanging up. I collect original comic art, and you can see over there original comic art hanging up. So I love original comic art, Love it. For sure. For sure. Ooh. Went up a little bit more. Oops. And you have 3 ads, so 3 print. Oh, yeah, that's true. What did I think when Captain Marvel died of cancer? I bought that when it came out. I bought it brand new. Funny story. So I bought it when it came out. I think that came out in 1983. I grew up in Maryland. Jim Starlin was at a local comic shop doing a signing, and I got him to sign it. I still have it back there on my bookshelf, the one that Jim Starlin signed. And then fast forward to 1992, I'm a professional working in the comic book business for Marvel, and I meet Jim Starlin. I'm still friends with Jim. So just imagine, I like telling Jim, well, Jim, we didn't officially meet in 1992. We officially met when I was a wee 14-year-old boy. And I had you sign my copy of The Death of Captain Marvel. Anyhow, Jim said when the whole thing came up of killing Captain Marvel, Jim didn't want it to be in a fight, a superhero battle. He wanted something a little more personal. And I believe, if I remember right, so don't quote me on this, that he told the story because that's what happened to his dad. So he made it personal. So I didn't mind it. I thought it was a unique way. I thought it was a very, very good story. It was so well written. It still had nice action in it as well. But it had that personal touch. So I didn't mind it. I thought it was really, really well done. So it did not bother me at all. If anything, it bothered me because there's no more Captain Marvel, and I love Captain Marvel. But what are you going to do? So they haven't retconned him, but they've brought him back a few times and stuff. So, and you're right, it was a great setup with Nitro. That's one of my favorite issues, is the one with Nitro. So, I'm not complaining. He's still one of my favorite characters. And you're right, it's a superhero deaths that's not been retconned, and I'm so surprised. I have Captain Marvel 50 with Al Milgrom pencils, where he and the Avengers fought the Super Adaptoid. I hate Miss Marvel as Yeah, I agree with that. I have that issue as well. I have that issue as well. I just completed my run about a few months ago of Captain Marvel. I have every issue of Captain Marvel 1 through 62, I believe was the last one. Did you get to pick up Dreadstar Returns? Not quite into his politics, but he still puts out yeah, I got it. Of course I got it. Yeah, I mean, we differ in politics, but it's a good yarn. He spins a good yarn. So there you go. Oh, here we go. Are there any books, titles you've encountered that made you go, damn, I wish I had written that? Well, I don't really write much, so nothing from the writing standpoint, but there are a ton of books I look at and go, damn, I wish I would have drawn that, or I wish I could have drawn that. Not much on the writing end because, I don't do much in regards to the writing stuff, so it's all good there. I don't mind that. I just want to check something on the campaign. I definitely want to make sure of one thing here. I think it's under this. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, maybe it's under here. So much behind the scenes stuff with the Indiegogo campaign. It's not even funny. Am I slurring my words? I hope I'm not slurring. I could be, but I don't think so. Let's see. Maybe it's here. Nope. Man, I tell you what, trying to find things. Maybe it's here. I'm looking for one specific thing on the backside of this campaign. Guys, I can't wait to start drawing or start finishing. I've got page 8 all laid out, and I just cannot wait to finish that baby off. No, I already clicked on that. This isn't it. No. Nope. Man. Maybe it's right here. I love how Captain Marvel comics, they made Rick Jones like he was Ricky. Yeah, I know. That cracked me up. Rick Jones playing that guitar. Oh, yeah. You must have picked up 50, 60 backers. I picked up a good amount. I don't think it was that many, but I did pick up a good amount. Let's see. That is, where is it? I don't think it's under that. Oh, wait. Yep, I don't need that. Nice. That's the milestone I wanted. When you read a script, Hey, John Malin, what's up? Thank you for all the pimping of First Man you have done. How dare Cecil gatekeep you like that? That's not cool, but Cecil's great. I was on his channel. Fun chat. John, I appreciate everything you've done for me so much. It's not even funny. Next time I see you in person, or when I finally see you in person, I'm buying you a drink. And John, I don't know if you know, I was keeping the tradition. I was doing shots of Fireball when I hit milestones. So there you go. When you read a script, do you prefer the writer to write like a technical document or more prosy? I've never had one written like a technical document. I've never really seen one that way. So there you go. I've been listening to your talks literally all day today. There you go. Do you work on the best pages with the most dynamics to show your streams to excite backers? Or you just go in? I chronological order. My OCD won't let me do it another way. I have to do chronological order. That's just the way my brain works. Plus, I like to take the good with the bad, and there's always good and bad, but when it comes to stuff, but I like to just take it as it comes and goes. Oh yes, metaphorically speaking, I hear that. What's your favorite superhero team, Marvel guy? Superhero team, classic Justice League. Classic Justice League is my favorite superhero team. Oh, I'm literally backing Godlike once my pay. There you go. We'll hang with you till you grow hair. You're going to be here a while. I can grow hair. I just shave my head. I just can't grow it right here. Yeah, it's hard for me to work out of order. It really is. So, man, that is. Where is what I'm looking for? Let's see. Let's go under here. I don't think it's under here. I learned about the whole Comicsgate crew this week. Well, welcome to learning. Welcome to the club of the best books around. You, my friend, are going to love it. Damn, where is it? Oh wait, I think it could be right here. Nope, I was already there. Okay, let's try here. I'm a big Eternals guy. I got to admit, even though he did Fourth World first, I love the Eternals. So that's what I got, but I got them both. You should do a sketch to celebrate on the stream of 1stMAN and Vindicator. You mean Guardian from Alpha Flight? It's not a bad idea. 3 months I didn't know about Comicsgate. Now I've backed 24 projects. There you go. You got to catch up, baby. That's how you do it. Man, that is not it either. I'm clicking through everything. Oh, it could be here. Why do I think it's here? It's here. There we go. Beautiful. Just had to check something. Well, I would like to extend a warm welcome to you and thank you for backing the projects you've backed. That is very cool. We appreciate it. It's because of guys like you. It's because of guys like all of you that allow us to do what we do. And that is to put our heart and soul into these books that we create for you guys. Because these books are created for you guys. It's not some big company and stuff. It's us running the whole show. We do it all behind the scenes. We create the books. My buddy Rob Snyder's the co-writer on this project. And we do this for you guys. We want to bring you the best possible comic books, graphic novels ever. And it's because of you guys that we can do that. Same, new to watching CG streams. Absolutely love the enthusiasm everyone has about their projects. When it's your project, you're super excited. I mean, look, whenever I got a new script for drawing a book for Marvel or DC, I was always excited. You know, there were only a couple jobs that I did for those guys that I wasn't that excited about. But generally, I was always excited because I was drawing comic books for a living. But now that I'm here and I'm drawing my stuff that I created, when I was a kid, I created these characters when I was a kid. And now seeing them brought to life, it's just so exciting. Classic JOA, Dylan. Oh man. I like Dick Dillon's work a lot. He had such a long run on the book, and the only reason he stopped drawing it is unfortunately because he passed away. That is why Dick Dillon stopped drawing Justice League. He passed away. CG is the indie company I wish was around when I was 15. Yeah, I hear you. It is a great company. Let's see. I just want to refresh Aaron's campaign. See if he got to the 1090. He's not there yet. He's not there yet, but he's getting there. Todd's Truth. What's up? Hey, Andy. Can't wait for number 2. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. These Comic 8 streams and peoples have been a literal megaton of inspiration for me this week. Feels kind of bizarre world to be here chatting with them. Hey, thank you so much. I mean, that's the thing. Aaron and I said, you might have been here when we said it. If I'm repeating myself, oh well. It's the alcohol talking. No, Aaron and I said, I couldn't imagine being like a 16-year-old kid and having this type of access to this many creators. Oh my God. When I was a 16-year-old kid, I had to draw comics the Marvel way. I had some Bern Hogarth books. I had the Jack Ham cartooning books. And I'd have to go to a local convention to meet artists. But not anymore. You guys can go to YouTube and watch drawing streams. I do private one-on-one art critiques. So if you want an art critique one-on-one, and when it's over, you will receive the video of the critique and all the Photoshop files of my drawing over your work, because I do it digitally as we're talking one-on-one. Send me a DM. Send me an email. Go to my website, andysmithart.com. Here, I'll post it for you guys. There you go. You can email me there. And you can get a one-on-one art critique. Or if you just want a one-on-one art lesson, I will be glad to give you a one-on-one art lesson as well. You got a problem drawing something? You want my advice on how to draw it? I will take an hour with you to draw something and show you how it's done. I love teaching. I used to teach part-time at the university here in town. What is up, Val? Val is in the house. How are you? How are you? Look at this. Let's look at where we're at. 10 minutes to go. It is literally the final countdown. $32,227, 501 backers. All you guys are first maniacs in penumbros. Randy says, a Bud print of Penumbra would be cool. I can work on it. Bud is very jammed up, but I will be seeing Bud on Friday. Bud is going to a convention in Daytona, and he's dropping off his little puppy here for us. It's not a little puppy. His dog's a year old, but he's dropping off his dog here for us to dog sit while him and his lovely wife are in Daytona for the weekend So I will bring up to Bud about doing a penumbra pinup, even if he just pencils it and I ink it. That very well may be the way it goes down. Is Bud pencils a pinup and I ink it. But if I can get a Bud Root pinup, I will take a Bud Root pinup for sure. For sure. No doubt there. I think I showed it, but I'm showing it again. Kicking ass. Thank you guys so much. Guys, I know I'm new to this whole Indiegogo thing. Sure, I did the first book. This is my second one. You know, I feel like I'm the small fish in the big pond with all these other guys I'm swimming with. But the cool thing is, we all take care of each other. We all have each other's backs. So, you know, love the group of people I'm associating with. You know, Andy, there was a Final Countdown movie about an aircraft carrier that went back in time to Pearl Harbor. I've seen that, I think. Thank you for posting the link. Get in, guys. I've got 501. Do you want to be 502? Just yo, everybody, drink. I hit the wrong button. Did I scare everybody? I bet I did. I didn't do it on purpose. That's what happens when I do fireball shots. I hit the wrong button. You know what, guys? You deserve, look at these 4 people. Nope, I hit the wrong button. But now we're going to look at these 4 people.
Luke Henry, after kicking Monarch's ass to the depths of space, is back on Earth. And now he's looking to save the world from the Fourth World Foundation. Sure, he had help from Penumbra before, but she's not helping him this time. He's got to face it on his own. Look at these
4 people. Known as Adonis. You'll be there. Back it now. First Man 2, Learning Curve. Woo! First Man 2, Learning Curve. I'll keep backing your books as long as you keep making them. How many of you agree? Shout out! Shout out! Shout it out! Shout it out! Shout it out! Shout it out! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I almost hit the wrong refresh button again. Good Lord. Fourth World Foundation. It's the foundation. You know it. I'm going to, hold on. Let's see what happens here. I want to try something. Let's see. Where am I? Oh, no. Right here. Darn it. Wrong thing. I want to see if there's a countdown if I'm not logged in. Huh. Well, you know, there's no countdown. I thought there'd be a countdown. Oh, well. I don't need no stinking countdown. Need no stinking countdown. 502? What? Did I pick up another one? He had me at the love for Kirby. Dude, I love Kirby so much. I'm going to try and channel a little bit of Kirby in some of the backgrounds in a lab that is in the book. So that's what I'll say there. I'm going to try and channel it a little bit for you guys. So 502. Look at these bald people. Actually, it's look at this bald person. What? You know, guys, it's so bright. I got to wear shades. What's up with that? Well, hello, darlings. Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby. Hey, hey. Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby. Look at that. 502 backers. Look at that. Nice round number. 32,250. Thank you guys so much. It is going in demand. Let's look at Aaron Lepresti. God, I hope he gets that one more backer to 1090. It ain't his stream tonight. It's mine. So that's just the way it goes. But he's loving life. I got Kirby at his desk tattooed on my hand as a constant reminder to never stop drawing. That's how you do it. I am follically challenged. Damn it. You know, I can't deal with this right now. I got to take these off. I want you guys to see these baby blues. I'm rocking some baby blues. I so want to pull up YouTube and play the final countdown, but I do not want to get a hit for it. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that. But I tell you what, you guys deserve a big standing ovation. That goes out to you guys. I'm going to play the long trailer. All right. You got it. Here we go. Yes. Look at these four people. Look at them. For the love of God, look at that. We picked up another one. Thank you so much. I love you all. We are here till the end of the line. That is in 1 minute. 1 minute. It's the final countdown. It closes in 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, baby. 1. Picked up 2. What you talking about, Willis? Let's see. Do you think production art will reach higher prices, more like original art? A friend gifted me the color guide to Avengers 4. Yeah, I think production art like color guides are definitely valuable. Yes, I think they are valuable. It really just depends on the type of production art, but I think I have a color guide to a page from Nexus, which I really like. So, you know, there you go. Yes, Joe, I did, because you guys are awesome. I mean, that is just all I can say. And there it goes, guys, in demand. It is in demand. Thank you. You need full screen for the thank yous. Thank you guys. Oh man. Thank you so much. I'm just blown away by all the support from you guys. Big thumbs up. Big woo. Clappy. My ADD makes me. I have the style guides as PDFs. I have the entire style guide as a PDF. Great comics coming. Thank you, Andy. Before you close the stream, there's another one you need to join. 1stManiacs. Yes. Guys, thank you so much. I mean, seriously, all of us here in Comicsgate, we couldn't have done this. We can't do this without you. Like a movie, you guys are the producers. You guys get to see us work along the way. You guys get to see the production and process. I'm going to start posting pages weekly. I'm going to send out updates to all my backers. I still want this campaign to grow in size because the more it grows, the more stretch goals that can be added. I've got to add some stuff to the campaign tomorrow. I've got to send out an update tomorrow. But first and foremost, oh, no, thank you. No, seriously, thank you so much. First and foremost, though, I'm an old dude. Hold on here. I'm an old dude that needs to get to bed because it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I have to get up at 6:30. Yeah, I don't have to get up till 7. So, but 7 o'clock, by the time I fall asleep, I'll get 3 hours of sleep. Yay. 3 hours of fireball breathing sleep. So, another shot. Oh, you want me to? I will do another shot for you. Just for you. Right? It's going to be a baby shot. I do baby shots. Oh my. Ooh. Fireball. It burns, baby. It burns. Sleep is for the weak. I never said I could bench a lot. I used to be able to bench a lot, but not anymore. I'll take a shot for you. Thank you, guys. Oh my. Woo. Peer pressure works on me all the time. You're going to wake up with that fireball aftertaste. I'm going to go brush my teeth and drink a gallon of water is what I'm going to do. Guys, I will see you later. I am going to try and jump on tomorrow afternoon. Dennis, my buddy Dennis and I do the Dennis and Andy show at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Search Dennis and Andy on YouTube. If you are joining me and you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be back mornings with Andy on Thursday. I will be logging on at some time tomorrow to say hi to everybody. And you can see if I have a hangover. Peace out, you wonderful dude, and congrats. Thank you so much. Hail. Hail, thank you. Congrats again. Thank you. Good night, playa. Cecil needs to send a link to do that, buddy. If he doesn't send a link, I can't join it. That's just the way it works. So there's ins and outs. I talked to Cecil on Ethan's stream earlier. I'll pop in and send him a chat. But guys, you know, if you're first to join in this show, I tell you what, there's only one way I bring it back. And this is what I bring back. Guys, thank you again so much. Thank you so much for making this dream come true. Let's keep it going in demand as I produce this book for you guys. Until tomorrow sometime, I'm bringing this back.
I'm bringing something back. Yeah. Go ahead, go with it. 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 Sexy girl. 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 Go ahead, go with it. Get your sexy on.